Yo, Home Hearties, and welcome back. We're back live again. Hopefully this stream goes better than the last one. It hasn't ended in 2 seconds, which is already off to a better start than the last one. But yes, welcome back, and I feel like firstly, I do just need to say, no, this channel is not just a KSP channel anymore, or something. It's like, I am currently working on the next episodes of, like, Terran and Survival and all of that, and it is, the one I am editing right now is taking so long. So, for now, I'm just doing streams and ignoring responsibility, but welcome back. If you were here last time, then, you will already know about the great tragedy of, that's the wrong building, you will already know about the great tragedy of Jebediah Kerman. Jebediah Kerman sadly died on the surface of the Mun, and it was really sad. We're all going to miss him and stuff. But over here at the UK Space Agency, which I might change the name of at some point, yeah, over here we're still working on just ignoring that, basically. So yeah, Jebediah, he died somewhere around here in this crater. His rocket just sort of skidded along the surface and blew up. And here's where we're still trying to help good old Valentina. Will she be saved? Probably not. One day, one day. Don't tip over. Every time I come back here, the rocket's shaking. Yeah, poor old Valentina Kerman, who's down here with very little fuel and everything. Like, it's not going well for her. In fact, I'm going to just, like, shut down that engine as well, because I don't want to accidentally fire it. Yeah, Valentina Kerman, been here for 5 days now, which is still longer than a real-life mission to the moon. But, 5 days, just alone, on the Mun, unable to get back. There's nowhere near enough fuel, so that's how it's going right now. And of course, our most recent mission to the Mun, we completely lost Jebediah Kerman. So it's not going well here. And if you think about this carefully, we never really completed the mission that has now taken 2 streams to do. 2 streams. Which is land on the Mun. And it is stupid that we have not done that mission. And I will be honest, the main part of that stupidity comes from me. My stupidity. Because this is not the correct rocket design. In fact, I can bring up the correct rocket design. I had this all planned. This is the correct rocket design, and in fact, I can make it even bigger for you. Look, there you go. That's the correct rocket design. And this is the one we have here. This thing. This is completely incorrect. So, yeah, you get the point. Not the correct rocket design. And you know what's even more stupid? If I just go, like, here and stuff, I can load in the correct rocket. This is the correct rocket. I did not have to build it from memory. I could have just launched the rocket design I already had. Why did I not do that? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna finally get on with this, with what is now the correct rocket design. This might not be. This could be a different rocket design, but, like, it's the rocket design I used in a not YouTube save, and it worked, I'm assuming, so this one's probably going to work. And here we go, we have Phil Rye Kerman. Good luck, Phil Rye. I'm sure you'll be fine. You're going to be fine, right? Phil Rye's gonna be fine. Also, I really hope my chat is working. Last time my chat completely broke. Oh, right, okay, my chat is still broken, because I've just checked it again. Okay, hold on. Right, okay, launch is ready, by the way. We can launch, there you go. And why is my chat broken? Ah, now it's fixed. There we go. I fixed my chat. For me. It was never broken for you, probably. It was broken for me. Anyway, here we go. Launching the... This is actually called the Apollo 2, the way this is saved. But, on this thing, we tend to go with the name Acapello 2. So this is the Apollo 2 flying under the name Acapello 2 now. With a pilot we did not intend on even existing. It's just we completely screwed up when we killed Jebediah. Anyway, this is already off to a better start. The rocket is taking off, and that is oddly square. I don't like that. Anyway, so if you remember, we have our wonderful thing called asparagus staging. What's that? It's the fact that they disconnect before anything else, and it's way more efficient than a normal rocket design. Hello, people that are in the chat. Hello, Nightmare and Crystal. So, we need to get this right. We have failed to get this right once, technically. Twice. We've failed to get this right twice, and if I get it wrong again, then it's completely going to fail. Hello, Eclipse. I'm going to try not to die. It's not really my plan. I mean, I didn't plan on having Jebediah die either, but Jebediah's dead. There's nothing we can really do about that. And I've pressed the wrong button. There we go. Right. Jebediah is dead. We need to just forget about Jebediah now. We maybe will make a memorial for him in the future. I mean, like, he's got his flag and everything. You know, he's got that nice flag on the man in his little crater. But right, we're going to do this correctly this time. So, and that is really high for an apoapsis, right? We want this roughly equal. That's still too high. Can we... That helps. Let's burn a little bit. Okay, that was quick. Right, a little bit. There we go. Roughly equal orbit. 2 minute 31 second burn. That is taking into account the fact that we're in an atmosphere, though. Let's go at node in T minus 1 minute. I think that's going to be more accurate. Actually, no, node in T minus 1 minute and 5 seconds, which is now. Here we go. So, this one should, yeah, this one should hopefully go better. I really hope it does. If it doesn't, we've got a huge problem. But right, so our fuel is about to run out in these tanks. It should detach, and then we still have full fuel in those tanks because of how the asparagus staging works. I'm not going to explain it again. It was really complicated for me to explain last time. But yeah, there is our target right out here. So we'll already set that as a target. And after this, we have this target over here. And this one's interesting, Minmus. I really want to get to Minmus by the end of today. I am probably going to be streaming until like maybe 5:30, and given the way my streams normally go, around 20 minutes, more than that and stuff. So we have quite a long time to get to Minmus, and if we get past Minmus, we have the rest of this solar system to explore, so not sure how it's going to go from there. Anyway, how long until we get an orbit? We have predicted 40 seconds, and I think I predicted the time for that burn really well. Because if we look at that's going to be roughly a minute. There we go. I guessed my burn time really well there. You can already see that I'm getting ever so slightly more professional. So, hopefully, this all works. If we get an orbit this time, then it's already going better. And the fact that our apoapsis is ahead of us is already a good sign. And, well, yeah. The fact the apoapsis is ahead of us, although I don't like its altitude, we are going to shut that off there. And, okay, so we're actually going to have roughly 100 kilometers here, which is not ideal, really. I would have hoped for a bit more space. In fact, I'm not going to bother doing a circularized orbit. I'm not too bothered by if the orbit is like perfectly circular. What I am bothered by is the angle mostly, and I don't like our burn time down here. 2 seconds is not great. 8 seconds. 32. Let's go with, let's, I don't know, I want like 14 seconds. There we go. 14 seconds is nice. So at T-minus 7 seconds, we shall continue on. And there we go, and it stops us like a minute before the burn starts. I'm going to time warp even further. Here we go. Right. Philroy Kerman, I will just remind you, you are filling in the shoes of Jebediah Kerman. Jebediah Kerman was God, essentially. He was a god among Kerbals, because not men. He was a god among Kerbals, and you are filling in huge shoes. What you're also doing is kind of bragging to him, because if you come back alive from this Philroy, you're going to basically be saying to him, haha, I got to the Mun and back. You got to the Mun and died. Hey, oh gosh, how do I pronounce this name? Dio? I hope that's correct. Hello? I don't... Have you been on a stream before? I don't recognise the name. I'm really sorry if you've been here before. I don't recognise your name. But hello, welcome. So, I've noticed multiple people are now here. Welcome. You join us trying to get to the Mun. And last time we went to the Mun, poor old Jebediah Kerman completely blew up. Jebediah is now space dust. So, we're trying to not repeat that. We're trying to land and get back this time, and so far nothing has gone wrong, and hopefully nothing continues to go wrong. Like, first attempt at landing on the Mun, I forgot the landing legs. Second attempt, we failed to get into an orbit. Third attempt, we failed to get into an orbit, then still actually got to the Mun, landed, the rocket tipped over, and that's how Jebediah died, because then when the thruster turned back on, he just kind of went into the mountain. It was really depressing, but who knows? I mean, it made good content. We can all admit that. It made good content. There we go. Monetize off of Jebediah's death. Oh, I started that too early. Oh well. I'm sure that's fine. That good? Yep. There we go. Ascending node at 0 degrees, therefore meaning descending node doing the same. Right. I'm going to set up the maneuver behind us, because otherwise I'm going to have to mess around with stuff like that. So, if we accelerate out here, we instantly have a encounter. But the question is, how much fuel can I save with this encounter? So if I delay it, or no, if I do, no, because that would be adding fuel, right. So if I do this, okay, so if I do that and then do retrograde, that, okay, right, we've kind of got like the least amount of fuel that it's going to take anyway, so let's adjust this, get a bit more, there we go, 10 kilometers, that's a good sort of burn, and, I'm not sure if that's good, the fact that that will be detaching so quickly, I'm not sure if that's good. Maybe we should, I mean, can it change much? What happens if I move it this way? That screws up a lot of stuff. Whoa. And if I move it that way, it takes more fuel and stuff. Okay. I really don't want to detach the fuel so early. I mean, it's probably not going to be perfect anyway. Like, just doing maneuvers like this over a long period of time, they normally don't end up that perfect anyway. Right, oh gosh, this is 11,000, fine. Right, aim at our maneuver. Annoyingly, our rocket does not have... Oh, and your KSP Valentina's dead. Oh, well, you can probably tell from the title of this screen, our Valentina is alive, just not in a very good position, because, you see, we've technically done 2 landings. Here's Valentina, here, next to the flag, named Valentina's grave, because she is probably going to die. But, yeah, there's Valentina down there, stuck on the surface of the Mun for 5 days. And again, that's still a lot shorter than an actual mission to the moon in real life, but I don't think she's very appreciative of it, so we're trying to get her back. Trying. Right, anyway, so 1 minute 52 seconds, so that's going to be 30 seconds, add 26, so 56 seconds. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. I can do maths. I can do basic maths, surely. Right. How long is this time warp? I know, I guess we were sort of doing a whole orbit again, weren't we? Right, come on, let's get us closer. What was it? 56 seconds. Right, and stop! I've done it again. My impatience is a very big problem when it comes to this game. I just time warped to save 52 seconds, and I ended up time warping way past the time where my burn needed to start. Now, luckily, because stuff kind of goes fairly slow, should all be fine. Is that our closest approach? Huh. Yeah. It should all be fine. I mean, currently, our burn is now thrown off, so I can't use my maneuver to really predict stuff, but that's fine. That's all fine, I'm sure. I may have also just wasted some fuel, but, like, that's all fine, yeah. Right, and the question is, where are we going to land? Does anyone have recommendations on where to land? Because we can land anywhere, basically, as long as it's in a line across the Mun here. We can sort of land anywhere horizontally across the Mun. It's a question of where do we think would be best? Because we know that inside of a crater is best. However, it can... Well, that's sort of bringing back memories of poor old Jebediah Kerman. I still think the crater is the best shot, though, and we're going to need to decrease our throttle in a second, just so that we can get this. So let's slow it down, and still slow it down. I'm getting impatient again. Oh no, detach the... Why did that take so long? I was pressing space. Why did that take so long? That was odd. Okay, right, and let's decrease this down to no, and stop. There we go. 9 kilometers, that is fine. And then we're going to do something we didn't do on our last mission in an effort to save fuel. We are going to bring down this and actually get in an orbit, which is considered like the bare minimum of what you should do. But I didn't do it last time because we were running very low on fuel. Anyway, 29-second burn. Also, we can now extend those struts because, I don't know, we can. I mean, this is not a mission to get Valentina back yet because we don't have anywhere for her to sit. I mean, unless she wants to sit on top of the rocket here. Yeah, unfortunately, Valentina does not have anywhere to sit right now, and we don't have the stuff to bring Valentina back, so that's why this has kind of been like, sort of getting done over multiple streams, sort of. I mean, last stream was intended to go a lot better than it did. What's half of 34? It's 15 add 2. 17. 17. Right. So, at T-minus 17 seconds, we'll do this burn. That is Minmus over there. I don't know if you can see that on stream. There is a very small dot just above my mouse. That is Minmus. You can see it. It comes out slightly clearer now, which is nice. Yeah, there we go. Minmus coming to a stop. But anyway, so yeah, right now we don't have what we need to save Valentina, but we are going to be setting stuff up to save Valentina over time, and it looks like we're going to crash into the surface, but we're not. Look, we're going around. Okay, alright, so at T-minus 17 seconds, I'm not going to time warp, I've learnt my mistake. So, T-minus 17 seconds, we'll do our nice little deceleration burn, we'll slow down, and then we can descend down to the surface somewhere. We're flying over we've flown over the 2 places where our previous astronauts were. Yeah, we're basically sort of setting stuff up so that at some point we can save Valentina. I'm not entirely sure what the best plan would be, because I'm not very good at... Well, I'm going to need to do it anyway. I'm not brilliant at landing in specific places. I can sort of get close, but not on the target. But there's also the concern of how much fuel would it take. So I think if we develop a rocket that can bring 3 people to the Mun at once, then we could save Valentina and stuff. If we can't develop a rocket to do it that soon, what... I hope we bring Valentina back home as well. But if we can't develop a rocket to do that as soon as I would hope to, the other option is a small space station, sort of in orbit. That could be another possibility. Right. And now the question is, where are we going to land? I'm kind of tempted to go with this little crater here. I think this little crater is our best bet. So if I do that, there we go. And we are going to need to keep an eye on this because, of course, if we time warp over, technically the Mun does still rotate. You can ever so slightly see the position changing, which does throw us off. So I'm going to just correct that. Thank you. Right. Okay, so we have 1 minute until... Oh, wait. 1 minute and 3 seconds. I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to adjust it slightly. 1 minute 5. Come on, give me a nice number. 1 minute 6. 1 minute 8. There we go. So 34 seconds. T-minus 34 seconds. And then we start our burn. Don't worry, I should be back by then. I hope you have fun wherever you're going. Alright. T-minus 34 seconds. This burn should hopefully go better than the last one. This is the correct rocket this time. Last time I just guessed what the rocket design would be. And it didn't really go well. It did not go well. And that's how Jebediah died. We in fact wasted a lot of fuel as well. Hopefully this one goes better. Right, come on, T-minus 34 is coming up. 3, 2, 1, and now. Right, if this all goes correctly, I think this is the crater, which looks a lot less flat than I was hoping it would be. Is there another crater inside our crater? Oh, that could be a problem. that could be a big problem. Because if we land on the edge of a crater, or even if it's really small, that could be bad. This is the exact way that we lost Jebediah. The rocket tipped over. This needs to go well. If it doesn't, then I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. The UK Space Agency will be in shambles. We really need to disassociate from them. The flag is the UK Space Agency. Yes, emphasis on if. If this goes well and stuff. If everything Alright, this is good. I don't like how we will be coming down on the edge of that crater, though, technically. It can cause quite a few problems, but here we go. Right, we are now heading down, and yeah, look at that. We're heading straight for... okay, I'm gonna do just that. See if we can push us forward a bit. Oh, this is, oh, we're coming down on that side. Oh, we went so far retrograde that we're actually coming down on that side. Okay, right, if I tilt us this way a bit... No. Phil Ray, you need to cooperate here. Right, I'm just going to do a little... That's the wrong button. That is the wrong button. Don't do this, Phil Ray. Phil Ray, you have so much to live for. Do not screw this up. Do not be Jebediah 2.0. I know you're in a tough situation. You're in the exact same, like, situation that Jeb was. But Jeb died. Jeb is dead. Can't really do anything about that now. So, I'm going to rely on hope that you will be fine. That was kind of worthless. I'll keep it for now, just in case. Alright, oh gosh, we should have changed that to terrain because we are a lot lower than I thought I was. Okay. Right, let's bring our speed down. I know it's not good to do deceleration burns while like still high up. It's more efficient to just stop at the end, but I don't want to completely just flatten myself into the ground. This does look fairly flat. I mean, so did the land that Jeb was going on, but what if he gets stuck on the month? Then we have a bigger problem, because then we have 2 people to save. Right, come on, we can do this. Don't go back up. And... Yes, don't you... No. It is taking a lot of willpower to not close the game. Phil Ray, you had one job. You had one job, Phil Ray, and it was to not do what Jebediah did. But what have you gone and done? You've gone and done what Jebediah did. You went and made your thing tip on the side. And now I've got the exact same problem as Jebediah did, where if I start the engine, you're going to flatten yourself into the ground. You're going to turn into a puddle if I do this. I now can't tilt you back up. Right, Phil, right? There is one opportunity for where we could go. One opportunity. That does make it easier. Oh, hi, kangaroo! I have enough Delta V to go to Duna? Really? Huh. It might. Which I am hopeful for, kangaroo. I am hopeful. I'm glad to see you back as well. I am hopeful with this one though. This... No. Oh, have I done it? Have I done it? Yes! Yes! Sorry, that might have been really loud. There we go! Phil Ray Kerman! What an amazing landing. Imagine if the Mun landings were like this. The moon landings. Imagine if they were like this. Everyone would be so, like, I don't know, NASA would be so embarrassed if the moon landings were like this in real life. Right, where's crew report? There is crew report. We're doing all of this for like the 3rd time now. This is the 3rd time I am collecting this exact same science. Yes, Eclipse, I did do it. I am a good space person. Right, take surface sample. There we go. What's the next thing? It is plant a flag. Here we go. Jebediah Kerman. First one that might actually survive. Why does the flag look like that? Why is the flag different? That's not the flag we went with. Yes, ADO, I did do it. We actually did it. We did it. Go to other biomes. Oh, yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Wait, I don't have enough, like, scientific things, though, do I? Technically, we can get out of the crater. If we get out of the crater, that will be a different biome, won't it? Right, what do we call this place? Philry's Redemption, sure. How do you spell redemption? Like that, I'm sure. Yeah, we did it! Woo! That's the wrong letter. Woo! Okay. I just cancelled. You know what? Flag's still there. It's fine. It's fine. Flag's there. More science. Yeah, I know it gets more science. The question is, we're not going to have a place to store it, though. That is the problem. Because the capsule will only take one set of storage, so unless we use the temperature and the pressure and stuff, it's going to have to overwrite different saves, which, while that might be nice and we might get a lot of science for it, I don't want to risk this mission. I want to get one successful mission. And plus, the amount of science that is on this thing, the amount of science on this one ship now, should be enough to unlock the next things we need, I think. So, I'm hoping it's all going to be fine. And as soon as I press Z, this engine is going to fire. So, I really hope this all goes well. Oh, I know why it's a different flag. It's because it's loaded from a different save thing. That's why. Because this rocket was not designed on this save. Right, I think we're going to take off. I think we're going to take off. We'll come back for, like, other biomes and stuff later. But for now, we're going to take off. So, let's go. And once the fuel tanks are empty, we can just ditch those. There we go. And now our orbit is actually in a very odd direction because, of course, of all of that spinning around and stuff. So, if we do this, that can then turn into an orbit if I'm quick enough. There we go, periapsis. Apoapsis does not need to be 60. Just like put more fuel in that way. There we go, there we go. And there we go, 33 seconds. Can I adjust that slightly? There we go, T-minus 34 not T-minus 34 seconds. There we go, so I just heard the spare fuel tanks just explode. Look, that's the top one there. 15 add 2. T-minus 17 seconds again. We got another one of these. We can actually retract these now. I mean, there's no point. There's no air resistance, but okay. Also, this is the side where I have not logged the temperature, and yeah, it's nothing that's useful. Right. Here we go. We can do this. Jebediah Kerman, you are going to be the first Kerbal to set foot on the Mun and return. It's a historic day for Kerbal kind. And why is it taking so long to get to our, like, maneuver? Here we go. Right. Here we go. We're going to get into an orbit. And also, I now have a question. And I want to hear what you guys think. So, Jebediah is going to be the first Kerbal to set foot on the Mun and come back. He is not the first Kerbal to set foot on the Mun, though. Valentina was the first, and then Jebediah was the second. However, Jeb is now dead, and Valentina was stranded. So, after we save Valentina, once we finally save Valentina, who is then the first one? I think you should make a space station then. That's what I was planning, I think. That's what I think would be a good idea, like a little space station, and we could use it to like refuel as well. We could make sure that we had everything we needed. I'm quite good with space stations, actually. I have made them before. I've already reviewed that one. If we log this one, do we get anything new? No, of course not. Yeah, I think a space station might be a good idea as well. Yeah, but I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so who would technically count as the first Kerbal to, like, come back, sort of? Because Valentina was the first to set foot on the Mun, however, Valentina will not be the first to return. And Phil Wright was technically the third to return. Or no, Phil Wright was the third to step foot on the Mun, but the first to come back and build a Death Star. You know what's funny? I did actually think about building a Star Destroyer as well. That was one of the ideas I came up with, just like, later game of course, I can't build a Star Destroyer now, but one of my ideas was, like, what if I built a Star Destroyer? I did consider that idea. Right, that is the complete wrong side. Let's... Ah, right, this is the other problem now. So, we need to get back to Kerbin, but we have an extremely odd sort of orbit direction, and if I do prograde, that comes down. That's very useful. Okay. Right, there we go. I want to get a good sort of position in the atmosphere. I like going straight back into the atmosphere, however, it can also be a bit dangerous, sort of. I think 55 kilometers, I think, is probably a good idea. If I increase that, 32, so T-minus 16 seconds, we'd do our burn to return back to Kerbin. This can only go well, right? Yeah? This can only go well. I really better not screw up. I think if I actually screwed it up at this point, it would just be like rage quit instantly, just like after 3 attempts at landing. To be fair though, I blame Valentina getting stranded on Features Gaming, because if you were there for that stream, Features Gaming did a raid on me and then decided to say, land this rocket. And the rocket was not designed to land, it was designed to do a flyby. But no, Features Gaming came along and he was like, hey, I want you to land this rocket. And that's why Valentina is now stuck. Valentina is stuck because of Features Gaming's idea to land the rocket that was not supposed to be landed. If I do a burn, this is not going to shove me into, like, the ground, is it? If it does, I give up. Like, if it actually does that, I give up. It was Features Gaming's fault. I would never have attempted to land that rocket if Features Gaming didn't say to. Which, I mean, I guess it's my fault on, like, following through. It's like that thing your teachers always say and stuff, like, oh, if Billy told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? And it's like, yeah, that's a bit of an extreme exaggeration of the situation. He told me to, like, flick a pen at you or something. But, like, it's like that. It's just like, yeah, Features told me. And it's like, if Features told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? And it's like, no, but I'm happy to land someone on the Mun when they're not intended to. Right, let's bring that down gently. That was not quite as gentle as I wanted, but look at that! We're en route home! This can only go perfectly from now on. Surely. I actually don't like where we are, in our orbit. really. I don't like that being below 50. My normal range is re-entry at 55 kilometers for our periapsis. And I know that last time we came back from the Mun, we kind of ended up orbiting like 7 different times because it completely went wrong. But even still, I'm not sure if I like that. I might increase it when we like get closer. But anyway, off we go away from the Mun. Valentina, have fun wherever you are. Where is Valentina? Still facing Kerbin. She's like somewhere in that crater, somewhere like around there. Kind of looks like the Death Star actually. Yeah, Valentina's somewhere out there on that crater. Right, what direction are we going to be heading in when we get into Kerbin's orbit? Are we going to be going that way or that way? Which way are we going? I'm gonna assume it's that way, like towards Kerbin. I smell something is going to go wrong. I really hope it doesn't. If it goes wrong, I think I'd genuinely rage quit. Right, if we time warp, which way do we... Okay. Did not intend on the time warp being that fast. I want to increase our apoapsis just slightly, which... It could be a bad idea. It might just mean that we end up getting stuck for ages, but I would prefer to be safe rather than sorry at this point. So can I get 6 seconds? No, that's 7. 6, there we go. Right, at T-minus 3 seconds, we'll do this burn, which will just increase our periapsis, which will hopefully mean that when we come in, we don't just smash into the ground. And also, I know that Kangaroo, you normally tell me to detach and like get the heat shield just exposed and stuff. I would love to, but I feel like it's still better to use the fuel to attempt to slow down a bit. It's like I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea, but it's what I normally do. On re-entry, I will point the rocket and use the fuel to kind of slow us down. That's normally what I try and do. Right, I had a little lag spike there, that was not good. Right, periapsis, there we go, 55. So, we're going to point retrograde. We are going to increase this. Now, it doesn't matter if any of this is destroyed, because we're on science mode, mainly because I didn't want to be doing loads of tourist missions just to get money. So, we're on science mode, meaning nothing matters if it gets destroyed other than, of course, all of the scientific stuff and our Kerbal, because then we lose another Kerbal. Meaning, I'm going to extend those, because I feel like that might give us, like, just maybe a tiny bit more air resistance. And every little helps. That's the Tesco's tagline. I don't even know if any of you watching are in Tesco's. What's the time over in America, actually? Because, hold on, so it's 2 o'clock, so... What's that? That's like 6 AM? So, I don't know, maybe no one is in America, I don't know. Right, anyway, here we go, into the atmosphere, and I'm going to turn that on. I don't like our... Oh, no, that is the wrong button. Is there a button to just, like, rotate the camera, sort of? Because I don't like this angle that I'm stuck facing at. If I go surface retrograde... Actually, no, I should go orbit. Right, here we go, though. Bring our apoapsis down. If we bring the apoapsis down, then hopefully it means that if we do just pass through the atmosphere, we won't have to pass through too much, or too many times. Right, here we go, though. Here we go. It's still gonna go well. It's still gonna go absolutely fine. But yeah, apoapsis is not as low as it would ideally be. I would actually like that to be in the atmosphere. Who knows, though? Maybe we'll slow down in the future. And actually, I'm going to detach that, and I'm going to tell our parachutes to deploy, because the parachutes are only going to deploy when, like, the camera. Yeah, the parachutes are only going to deploy when they're ready. So, to be honest, is absolutely fine. Hey, look, that's very similar to the picture in the thumbnail. Would I? Oh, Yeah, I'm not very... I don't know how people do that. I've used 2000 Delta V. I don't know the most efficient ways of doing anything. Kangaroo, I don't calculate this stuff. I build a rocket, launch it, and hope it works. If it doesn't, that's a shame. I just build rockets and hope they work. If they don't, then it's someone else's problem by that point. I'm really tempted to click EVA, but if I do, poor old Kerman is going to die. I mean, Phil Wright actually has nothing on him right now. Phil Wright has absolutely nothing. Look, there's KSC down there. There it is. Yeah, Phil Wright has nothing on him now. Everything is stored in the crew module thing. So, as long as the crew cabin survives, then it's fine. Phil Wright can die at this point. I would prefer if Phil Wright didn't die, but he could. Phil Wright could absolutely just die. He could perish. And we would basically be unaffected. I feel like we need a memorial for Jebediah Kerman. Like, maybe we need a memorial for, like, all of these guys. Everyone that dies, I feel like we need a memorial. Don't overheat. If you overheat, I'm going to personally be annoyed. I mean, that's normally what annoyance is, but yeah. If any of this breaks, it's going to be really annoying. Actually, some of the stuff that's worth nothing can break. Yeah, do we need a memorial for Phil Wright Kerman? Not Phil Wright, Jeb. That made it sound like I'm actually planning to... No. Do we need a memorial for Jebediah Kerman? Like, one day, should we just put a memorial somewhere? I'm not sure what the memorial would be, but, I don't know. Something hopefully nice. And look at this. Perfect descent back down into the atmosphere. That is absolutely perfect. Where is the mun now? Mun is on... Can we see it? Oh, I think it's just over the horizon, isn't it? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Yeah. So, our next target, I guess, is Minmus, if we have the stuff for it. I think Minmus is probably our best bet. And if I time warp... Here we go. Time warp back down. Hopefully this is all going to go well. Parachute should deploy... Yeah, 200 meters per second. We're absolutely fine. It's going to be fine. Well done, Phil Wright. You've done it. Yeah, you've done it, Phil Wright. What, memorial for... Is that what you mean, Hadio? Or, like, yes, I should build a memorial for Jeb. I'm not sure what it would be. Just, like... I'm not sure how you would make a memorial for him in KSP. It'd be a bit of a challenge, I guess. Right, here we go though. Now we've just got to wait at 4 times speed. I wish you could go faster than 4 times speed. Because even though, like, yeah, I get it, it can be dangerous in the atmosphere and stuff. I wish you could. Just, this still feels really painfully slow for me. I don't know how people do it in real life. How can people in real life launch a rover and have it just traveling through space for 6 months? How can people do that? It must be so boring. It must be so boring. Alright, anyway though, recover vessel. That is it. We have done it. We have done a successful launch. It's brilliant. Right, okay, and how much science? 390. Question is now, what do we need to get to Minmus? I think we're going to need solar panels at this point. Like, I feel like solar panels are going to be important. And batteries. I mean, batteries... we could also make some use out of probes. This is going to be, How do we do this? What should we research? We probably want an antenna as well, maybe. I think we have an antenna, they just might not be the best. Rover stuff, that could be useful. What's that? That's a storage container. Flight control, not too bothered. Aviation, aerodynamics. We could use that to bring Valentina back. I don't... might not be a worthwhile investment right now, though. I think it would be better to get to Minmus first. Protective shells, that's for stuff like satellites and everything. Propulsion. That can be useful on Minmus, because it's very low gravity. That could also be useful. I think we need this. If we're going to Minmus, we need this. Do you think... I think these. I think we should get these. You know what? Yeah, let's get those. What's in heavier rocketry? I don't think we need these yet. We don't need those yet. They're fine. Advanced fuel systems. Do we want that? Do we want it? Do we want that yet? I think we want solar panels, at least. So let's get those. Then there's these solar panels, which, like, they angle themselves at the sun, don't they? So they work a bit better. I don't think we need those yet, maybe. That could be useful. They could be useful. Rover stuff we don't need as of now. Aviation, I don't plan on doing much, really. I think that's it. I think we have everything we need, sort of. Kind of. Hopefully. Right? We have enough, surely? Is this gonna work? Maybe we should buy advanced electrics. It could be worth it. What do we get after it? We get... Ooh, we get the, like, octagon solar panels and stuff. We get a lot of stuff. Electronics, unmanned tech. The thing is, my problem with the unmanned tech is by the time I need it, I would want to have maneuvers and stuff. And the first one to have maneuvers are these two here. These two have maneuver tracking and stuff, or maneuver holding, which is what I need. So the fact that they're so late, look, 550 science, add the 300 it'll take to get that, add the 160 it'll take to get that. It would be a lot. It would be a lot of work. I'm not sure if it's worth it right now. In fact, I don't think it is. I don't think it's worth that right now. Right, next up, though, flyby of Minmus. I think that's what we need. I'm going to save that. Right, I don't know why I'm clicking open. There's nothing to open. Right, new. Flyby of Minmus. This is our next goal, and we're going to send a Kerman. Or Kerbal. We're going to send a Kerbal. I'm sure it will be fine. So, we need parachutes. We need that parachute. What are the other things? So, we are going to want science. So, let's take those. We're going to want thermometers. That button. And we are going to want pressure stuff. So, there we go. Next up, heat shield here. Then we want the 25? No, 12. Want the 12. There we go, 12. And now it's a question of what's it going to take. What is it going to take to get to Minmus? How much Delta V? Kangaroo, do you know how much Delta V it takes to get to Minmus? You're smart with this, so I'm gonna hope you know. Let's go with one of these. I feel like one of these and Terrier engine. That's a skipper, that's a poodle. Right, that one's more efficient then. Actually, this will go fine, right? When have my ideas ever gone wrong? Like, my ideas of just building a rocket and hoping it goes well. When has that ever gone wrong? Structural. Do I have... There we go. That is tiny. That one. Right. I think we're going to start with the bigger engines now. So, let's bring in this one. This, and... Actually, you know what? No. Scrap that. We're going to take this one. And then engines. Poodle. Stick that one on there. So it's named after a dog, which normally means it's more efficient. And now we need the TD-25. And now it's a question of what goes next. I think that, and another one of those. And then just right on the bottom, strap an engine. That is not enough to get to Minmus, I don't think. So, next up is strap some solid rocket boosters to it. Yeah, this is my rocket designing skills. I just put stuff together and hope it works. Right, I'm gonna say we're probably going to need 4 engines. That's my best bet. 4 of these things. Which one's the tallest? Kickback, there we go. That's the most powerful one, right? And let's line this up. There we go, and I will lower them down because they are not at the best height. There we go. 4 of those engines. We take some nose cones, strap them on top there. Structural, we're going to want these to make sure that it doesn't shake about too much. Next up, the struts here. And I'll take some and put them on the bottom as well. That should hold everything in place. Maybe I should add some down here and attach it to the main rocket as well. So just like that, and like that. That's attached onto the side of the other one. Oh well. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Let's also lower this down to 80, I think. I think 80 is more efficient. Is that enough? Is this what we need to get to Minmus? In fact, if we're doing just a flyby of it, we're not actually doing a proper landing. Let's also add that science module. Is this enough? I think this is enough. I think this is enough. Hey, we've used solid rocket boosters before. I think this is enough, right? This is enough? I'm gonna hope it's enough. If it's not enough, then, well, I don't know, whoever's flying it is gonna have a bit of a problem. I'm sure it's fine, right? It's fine. What can go wrong with it? Absolutely nothing. Oh, we need solar panels. There we go. That's what we're missing. Solar panels. Right, solar panels, I'm not going to attach them to the thing. There we go. That is a nice square, perfect size for a solar panel. There we go. 4 solar panels. Hopefully charge it enough. Right, so these 4 engines fire along with that one. They detach first. That detaches and that fires. Then up here, that will detach and that fires. That detaches, those fire, and then those fire. I think that's good. Oh, hello. 262 Thunder. Use advanced nose cone if you have them. Not sure if I have those. I've only got... No, I've got the bare minimum. Oh! You know what we should maybe add? Where is it? Where is it? Oh wait, it is literally in here. Aerodynamics, let's add just some of these little fins. Hopefully they help. Right. I'm going to go AFK just for a second. I will put on some nice music for you if it actually works. Sometimes it doesn't. Right. someone comment a name for the rocket. We need a name for the rocket, so I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. Hello, let's turn that off finally. Hello, we are back. Everything should be working now. Is that the Minbus? Oh, right. How do you pronounce it? Minbus or Minbus? Like, I don't know. Like, could refer to it as a bus to get to your next destination. Right. Minbus 1, there we go, and flyby. Normally I'm more detailed with my descriptions. I'm gonna hope this is all fine. I'm gonna hope this is all fine. All we're doing is a flyby. That's all it is. It's just a flyby. So, surely it's going to be fine? It's gotta be fine, right? When have my ideas ever gone wrong from stuff like this? Right, here we go. Launch, and we are off to Minmus. Woohoo! I have got everything, right? Like, I've got all the science stuff, everything like that. It's gotta be fine, right? Everything's going to be fine. This mission is not going to go wrong. We are sure of that. We're going to be hopeful. Wait, guys, what, guys, hold on. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Do you guys see who's down the bottom right there? How is he back? Jeb, you're dead? What? Jeb. Why is Jeb back? Why is Jeb? You're dead. Why? Jeb. How? You blew up! Everyone... Oh, wait, have I... Oh, wow, I really screwed this up. Jeb, you're not supposed to be here. I'm gonna... Oh, that's... Oh... Right, I screwed up with the difficulty and stuff. That's what I did. Can I turn it off? Is there a way to turn it off from here now? Probably not. I don't think there is. Oh, wait, can I? Can I? I don't know if I can. Oh, I don't think I can. Well, Jeb, I guess you're back. I'm gonna probably not use you. Jeb! You were not supposed to return, but I guess now Jeb is here. Everyone say hi to Jeb again. We're going to turn down our throttle because we're wasting it on air resistance. Jeb, I did not intend on you showing up. Welcome back. We've made progress, without you. I'm afraid, Jeb, you're probably not going to return to the man anytime soon. We actually don't really need to go back, well, other than Valentina. You know what? I think it would be a fun thing to not tell Valentina that Jebediah is alive, and then send Jebediah to pick up Valentina. That would be an amazing prank on Valentina there. I'm sure she would be very happy. Right, there we go, and increase that. Let's keep an eye on that as well. There we go, that is fairly circular. That's better than any of my other, we can detach those. Were they not? No, they must have been done, because they don't turn off. I think we need to turn that on now. Otherwise we're not going to get into an orbit. I'm sure this is gonna be fine, right? I'm not worried about anything now that we're getting ghosts. Jeb. I guess we should be happy, shouldn't we? We should all be happy that Jebediah is now alive. Jebediah has returned from the dead. Like, we all saw him blow up, so... I don't know if there's a way to change the difficulty now, actually, at this point. I think I will, if it's possible. If not, Jeb, I'm sorry, I'm just not using you again. Who knows? Maybe we'll... I don't know. If I can change the settings, I will try and turn it off from this point, because I thought it was already off, but no, apparently I screwed up completely when making the new game, so that did not go well. But come on, Jeb, your last mission, it was a complete failure. And I'm not afraid to admit that. So, come on, Jeb, it can go well this time. We can actually achieve the goal this time, Jeb. You can do it. Everyone here believes in you, Jeb. We are all sitting here watching, and we are all going, that is a man that can get to Minmus. You can do it, Jeb. Everyone's saying that. We all believe in you, Jeb. You can do it now. It's entirely possible. I'm glad you're back. I really hope I don't get more ghosts, though. Okay. Fins probably weren't necessary. I put them on there for safety. They don't add much weight, so to be honest, it's not too much of a problem. I'm also noticing there's 8 viewers now, which is more than normal. So hello, whoever is here. Alright, we're still not getting an orbit though. I want an orbit. Yeah, let's go, Jeb. You can do it. Yeah, did not expect that. I'm gonna see if I can change it in the settings. Watch Jeb just die on this mission now. That's what's going to happen. Jeb's going to be resurrected somehow, and then he's going to die again. Probably even more painfully this time. Right, I'm gonna stop it at 95,000, because I don't want to waste all of my fuel getting a really high orbit. Alright, add maneuver. Why'd you add a maneuver there? What? Oh, right. Oh, it's because I did that. Right, okay. Right, so add a maneuver here. we're going to go prograde, and this should basically just bring up our periapsis, because we want a fairly equal burn, if I'm correct, for Minmus. Right, there we go, bring that down. No, that's still uneven. There we go, 14 seconds. Right, at T-minus 7 seconds, we're going to do our next burn to get mostly circular. Yeah, how much Delta V does it take to get to Minmus? Also, we have a lot of Delta V. I am noticing that. We have a lot of Delta V. I'm sure it's all good, yeah? Like, what was it Kangaroo said earlier? You need, like, 2,000 to get to Duna. We currently have 5,000 on this single rocket. I'm sure it's all gonna be fine. I mean, higher Delta V is better. I don't know why I'm saying I'm sure it will all be fine. Like, higher Delta V, brilliant. If we have more than we need, brilliant. It just means that there's more room for error, so yeah, not too much of a problem. Look at Jeb's happy face. He's so happy to be back in this job that he gets paid nothing to do. It's like life-threatening situation, but he doesn't get paid, so I've run out of stuff to say. It's like, what do I say? Jeb's back. I did not expect it. Oh gosh, turn that off. Right. There we go. Mostly circular orbit. That was very circular. Look at that. Okay. Right. Next up, we need to do an angle one, and this one's more important than the ones you do for the Mun. The Mun is fairly okay. This one, if you get it, if your angle isn't correct, it's very difficult to get where you need to be. Right, okay, so that needs to go there. We need to set up a maneuver. And now we need to get an even number for our burn time. 30 seconds, right, at T-minus 15 seconds, we are going to do our next burn. This one should put us on the correct angle. And then it shouldn't be too different to, like, it shouldn't be too different to getting to the Mun, should it? It should be all fine. Right, let's time warp, because I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes. You know, some people play this game without time warping, right? I saw a live stream from someone called Matt Lown, and it was like, he was doing, I think it was Matt Lown. He was doing a stream, and it was like, just getting to Duna without a time warp. And I'm like, what are you doing? That's going to take, like, months. I don't know why people play this without a time warp. It's so useful. And so boring if you're not using it. How can people play this game without a time warp? I don't understand it. Right, anyway, we are coming up on our burn. I'm going to do a tiny time warp. There we go. Just to get us a bit closer with my impatience there. Right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I would say blast off, but we've already blasted off, so there's not really much I can do about that. I need a drink. Jeez Christ, my mouth is dry. Orange squash. Absolutely amazing. Pretty sure I'm addicted to the stuff. This is a very random conversation. What, Matt Lown? Yeah, he is a good YouTuber. I like him. I think he's the one that actually got me into KSP. It was like, he turned up in my recommended, and I was like, wow, this is a fun game. I want to launch rockets and have them blow up. Right, I'm going to do a quick time warp just to get us around Kerbin a bit, because I want to set up a maneuver here, and I know you can, like, delay the maneuvers for an orbit, but I just choose not to. I just leave it. Right, okay. There you go. So, do a burn out. Did we just get an encounter with the Mun there? Hello, Knight. You're back. Right. Yeah, we've done our thing now. We've landed on the Mun. We actually got back. So, welcome. You are seeing the aftermath of that. And we are now on our way to Minmus, the second moon. Oh no, that lost us our encounter. Is that getting us closer? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. 5,000. And you know what? I'm not too worried about saving fuel, because we have way more than we need. So, there we go. We'll just do that burn. 1 minute 42 seconds. That is fairly short, so probably meaning we're going to need to be quite careful towards the end of this burn. However, that is nice and round. So, 30 seconds at 21, that's 51 seconds. At T-minus 51 seconds, here we go. Around the Earth. Isn't it so beautiful? Or Kerbin, it's not the Earth. Around Kerbin. And I can't be bothered to wait. Please just go faster. Thank you. Right. T-minus 51 seconds. Here we go. We're about to go to Minmus. Yeah, this stream is going way better than either of the other two did, so that's good. I'm also noticing there are more people. There are more people here, which is quite exciting. Hello, new people. Right, here we go. Start our next burn, and now we've just got to sit here, because I can't time warp through a burn, which is really annoying. I really wish I could. If I could, I would, because I'm impatient. Yeah, look, Jeb's back, by the way. People that have returned. Jeb was not supposed to be back. Jeb blew up. But Jeb is back. Because I screwed up the settings. So, yeah, Jeb's back. Which, I mean, I guess that means that the last stream wasn't good or bad. It was just useless because we made no progress. And now Jeb is back. So, yeah, last stream was absolutely useless. Good to know that. That was 2 hours of my time sort of wasted. You know what confuses me? Is it's like, you do the whole thing to set up at the correct angle, down to the, like, decimals of degrees with the angle and stuff. And yet, you, like, for some reason, I don't know. I find it weird. It's like, you set up the angle to the decimal of the degree, and then when you do your burn to get out to Minmus, it comes in underneath its orbit. It comes in underneath Minmus's orbit. It's just something I've noticed. I don't know why. Yeah, this is where you get to see how it takes a lot less fuel to get a lot further out when gravity is weaker, though, because look, that was most of our burn, and we were only here. There's the Munning counter that we had. And slow that right down. Like, if that was going that speed, it would completely shoot past the thing here. Right, I'm going to slow it down. That's too slow. Come on. Go faster, go faster. You don't use maneuver nodes. You're serious. How? They're so useful. I don't understand how you could not use maneuver nodes. Oops. How could you not use them? It's like, I mean, what? So, are you saying that with like every single burn, or like just the ones that are sort of in Kerbin? Because, like, sort of within Kerbin's area, I sort of understand, because I don't always use them to get an orbit and stuff, and I don't always, like, sometimes with correction burns and stuff, I will just do it by, like, eye, rather than setting up a maneuver, but, like, to what extent? Like, would you get to Duna without using a maneuver node? Oh, you just do a burn and wait until you get in. Huh. I mean, I guess that... Oh, look at that number there. 444.4 meters per second. That's a very nice number. Right, we now technically have absolutely nothing to do until we get to Minmus. So, I'm just going to time warp again. I'm just going to do another time warp, because, look, it's me being impatient. I'm going to do a warp to before we meet Minmus. Also... Look, there's Minmus there. Look, we can keep an eye on Minmus and see it get bigger and stuff as we approach. This is actually one of my favourite games. Oh, that was the end of the time warp, really. That's one of my favourite sort of things to do. Oh, right, is it? So you don't know how they work? I mean, they are a bit confusing. That's something I've heard they are going to improve in the second game. Also, hello, Easy Saka. I have not seen you here before. Yeah. Yeah, it's something I heard that they're going to improve in the second game and stuff. They plan on improving, like, just the sort of experience if you're new to the game. Because the problem that most people seem to find with Kerbal Space Program is that it sort of just doesn't teach you how to do stuff very well. So it's like, I had to watch hundreds of tutorials to get my first ever, like, encounter and stuff. So, I think in the second game, it's like they've got these whole animations and stuff that they've decided to make. Your Wi-Fi just crashed, that's not good. Yeah, in like the second game, I've seen that they've got these, like, animations that they're doing. So it's like, it's designed to actually teach you how to do things in the game. But here we go, nice ball of ice cream coming up. And our burn is in T-21. Where's the mun? Is the mun on the opposite side to Kerbin to us? No, it's over there. Oh, that's the mun. There. It's too dark to see it, kind of. Yeah, this song I like, just in the game. Just, like, when you're in the middle of space, just like, stop the time warp or something, or pause it. And then, plus I use the PS4 and can get... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, console KSP does become a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Yeah, this is one of my favourite things to do in the game, though. Just, like, stop. Just, like, stop moving, or stop a time warp or something. And just while you're in space, just see if you can spot something. I mean, it is easier to spot stuff in the time warp, like Minmus, it's easier to spot it when you're in the time warp and stuff, because it moves less than the stars. But it's like, it's one of my favourite things to do, just sort of see if you can spot stuff as you fly past. Yeah, hello Easy Saka, I don't recognise your name, have you been on a stream before? If not, then welcome. I don't recognise a lot of people on my streams. Right, here we go though. This is, yeah, this isn't actually doing anything. This is not, like, fixing anything. Well, it kind of is fixing stuff. I'm basically just bringing up our periapsis here so that we don't crash into the surface directly. Right, and what's a good height for Minmus? Because, like, Minmus is small, and there's not really that much going on with hills or anything, is there? So it's kind of easy. Right, let's get into an orbit, and, you know, oh gosh, that's too much. Okay, just cancel that one, because now I've confused myself. Yeah, there's something I have realised. So, we're sitting here with 3,000 meters per second, almost 4,000 meters per second of delta V. And Minmus has very low gravity. Like, really low gravity. Is absolutely tiny. It's really small. So, the question is, do we land? Because this one is not designed to land. Neither was the one that got Valentina stuck. I would prefer if I didn't get Jebediah stuck. That would mean another thing. Minmus highest elevation is 5,725 meters. Okay, so we are below that, but, like, I think it's fine. I think this is here, the highest elevation here, this bit. I think we're fine. I think it's fine. If it's not too hard to really, like, increase your altitude from Minmus. Right, here we go, though. We're coming in. And thank you, camera, for being weird. I think we should land. Yeah, I think we have way more fuel than we ever needed here. I think we have everything we need to land. And we have this material study, which could be really useful. You can get quite a lot of science for this, right? At T-minus 22 seconds, we'll do our orbit, but you know what? We are actually getting pretty close to the surface there. It does look bit threatening. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it's gonna be fine, right? Yeah, I don't like that. It does kind of look like we're going to crash, doesn't it? I'm sure it's fine. Everything is going to be absolutely fine, guys. Calm down. Jebediah Kerman, look at him. He is so excited. How could we deny Jebediah Kerman the opportunity to land now? Like, look, he's got so much excitement in his face. I don't think we can deny Jebediah Kerman the opportunity to land on Minmus. I'm sure Jeb won't die. Jeb's going to be fine, Knight. I think it'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm going based off when the maneuvers are. It should all be fine. Like, I mean, the predicted path and stuff, it's normally accurate. Alright, here we go though. We're going to bring down our orbit. Let's slow that down. Here we go. Right. There we go. 9,000. So that is way above mountains. Right. Now the question is where to land. Because the thing is, we are now trying to land something that doesn't have landing legs. So... orbiting the sun. Yeah. I think I've had one thing go into orbit of the sun before. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Although, I know that on one of my other saves, on, like, off YouTube save, that I think there's a thing, it's like, I think it's, like, just called KERS, which stands for, like, Kerbin Escape Relay System or something. Or something like that. I don't know what it was. But, it was designed just to get out of the orbit of Kerbin, except me not realizing how easy it is to get out of the orbit of Kerbin. I just left the thruster burning, and it literally left the orbit of the sun. So KERS is now flying somewhere way out of the solar system. KERS has drifted off very far. Right, the question is where to land. Because I know that these bits are flat and the other bits are sort of bumpy, so we should probably try and land somewhere flat because... oh gosh, I've just done that again. Yeah, we should try and land somewhere flat because like we're landing something without legs again, which I can do. I am able to land something without legs, but of course it's for a rocket that doesn't have landing legs, and this one is very tall, meaning it's very easy to tip over. It's going to be best if we try and land on a flat area rather than somewhere else, because I am afraid if this one tips over, there is no tipping it back up. There's no way I could tip this rocket back up. So if this one tips over, that's it. That is it. Just Jeb is stuck until I send somewhere to actually land on Minmus. And while we are here... oh, I can't do a material. Right, stop the time warp. Right, I am going to reset the goo canister and observe the mystery goo. There we go, 40 science for that. We'll do temperature as well. I should just set up action groups for this. There we go, and pressure. There we go. And then we'll get a load more science when we land. Slow and steady should do it. Yeah, it should all be fine. As long as we are going slow enough, which I have plenty of fuel to slow this thing down, it should all be fine. And even if we are worried, if I just put that up there, we can see the fuel that I have. Here we go, though. This is our landing site here. Right, at T-6 seconds. That is not much, is it? Yeah. Look, though, you can see, like, basically all of the height variation in Minmus. Minmus is very small. You can literally see the curvature. We're 5,000 kilometers up. Oh, not 5,000 kilometers up. We're 5 kilometers up, or 5,000 meters up. And you can see the curvature of it all. Yeah, Minmus is small. Actually, this might be closer to the 10,000. Yeah, it's sort of in the middle. 7,500. Oh wait, we literally have an altimeter there. There we go. 6,000 meters up, and you can see all of the height variation in Minmus. It's kind of insane. Alright, T minus 6 seconds though, coming up. I mean, yes, the low gravity could flip us up, but it's more like this thing has no monopropellant or anything like that. It's not got anything designed to really tilt it at all. So this could screw up. Oh, I've screwed up. I have majorly screwed up. I have majorly screwed up. Yeah, I forgot about the fact that when you're orbiting, the planet is also rotating, meaning we're actually heading in the complete wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Right, just burn us that way. We can slow us down when we get over here more. Yeah, I forgot that things rotate. I'm not gonna do an EVA. I don't think an EVA is a good idea. Oh gosh, Jeb, please get this thing under control. Jeb. You're at 5 kilometers, Jeb. Jeb, you have 5 kilometers to sort this thing out. Go surface. I don't want to mess around trying to change this thing's orientation too much. Jeb, you've passed 5 kilometers, Jeb. Yeah, that's the thing. I really want a surface sample. Right, okay, let's start decelerating now, because we have loads of fuel. This is gonna be fine. Like, even if this tank runs out, we have plenty of fuel, I'm pretty sure. Look at that, 3,000 meters per second. Plenty to get back, I'm pretty sure. And, okay, that tank might actually run out, which I did not expect. I did not expect that tank to run out. Right, let's get closer to the surface. He is too busy looking at the planet. Jeb is way too busy looking at the planet. Look at this though. There we go. Second landing in a few hours. Isn't that brilliant? I love how you can still see the curvature here. It's like you're 2.5 kilometers up, and you can still see the curvature. It's like it is so small. Minmus is so small. Is Minmus the smallest celestial body in Kerbal Space Program? Like, is Minmus the smallest celestial body? Jeb probably does like spinning, although spinning is kind of what got him killed, so... Yeah, what is the smallest celestial body in Kerbal Space Program? Because, like, Minmus is small, but, like, ignoring satellites and stuff. Or, not satellites, asteroids and stuff. I feel like it's one of, like, Jules' moons or something. What's the moon of, oh, what is it? Is it... I don't know the name of it. There is a moon somewhere that I swear is, like, really small in the game. Also, you know what I love about no atmosphere? The fact that you cannot at all perceive distance. Like, I keep thinking we're really low down here, but we're only 500. We're actually over 500. Gilly. Oh, maybe it is Gilly. Is that the one in, that's the one around Eve. Oh, Gilly is the smallest. Huh. Okay, right, we are coming in a bit faster than I would like. I want to be basically pointing straight down and going as close to 0 meters per second as possible. Please don't run out of fuel. Like, I'm okay if this tank runs out of fuel soon, but, like, don't run out of fuel before we land, because you could... Don't bounce. Seriously, don't bounce. I said stop bouncing! No! Stop! Stop! You're trying to correct. It's the thrusters twiddling at the bottom. Stop! Stop! No, no, no! Stop doing your little bunny hop thing. Jeb! What if I turn off SAS? Yep, yep. We've done it. We've landed with a ship that was not designed to land. Well done, everyone. Well done, Jeb. You've done it. Well done. Right, conduct material study. Here we go. 125 science. Look at that. What's the data for that? Okay, right, keep that on. I want to do the one on the front here. Log pressure data, 60 there. Observe the mystery goo, and we get 50. Then here, log temperature, 40. Right, next up. Oh, wait, we should also do a crew report before I forget. Crew report, 25 science. Here we go. Right, Jeb, you are supposed to be dead, but you are now the first Kerbal to ever set foot on Minmus. Here you go. What if I just don't let him land now? Just like, no, back up, Jeb. Here we go. Look at this. We've got our wonderful, wonderful Jebediah Kerman on Minmus. Oh yeah, that's what happened to Jeb though. Like his little landing rocket, it tipped on the side. It was the same thing that happened earlier to us, but luckily we got that one up. Yeah, earlier last stream Jeb's rocket tipped on its side, and then like we sort of tried getting it back up, and it just blew up. So yeah, Jeb, you really should be dead. Right. Anyway, EVA report, 40 science. You feel a bit like a superhero when you jump in the low gravity. Then I was about to click remove helmet. Do not remove helmet. We're going to plant a flag. Here we go. What do we call this place? What do we name it? What do we name it? Yeah, what do we call this place? It is entirely up to you guys. If you don't come up with a name soon, though, I am just going to put something random. I have planted a flag. There's a stream delay. I'm waiting for someone to submit a name suggestion. If no one suggests anything, I'm just gonna put something random, and the plaque can't be changed. So. No name suggestion. Site progress. There we go. Site. There we go. Okay, and where is surface sample? There we go. Surface sample done. We have a lot of science for this. It's already site. So, yeah, that's site progress. Yeah, it's annoying. There is a stream delay that I do not choose, by the way. It's just the fact that you have to transmit the data and stuff. So, I think it's like 10 to 20 seconds or something delay. So, it's really annoying. Is that everything, though? I think that is. Because unless we bring a science kit, but we didn't, which I could have, actually. It would have been entirely possible to bring a scientific kit, but I didn't intend on landing. But there we go, we have landed on Minmus, so, where do we go next? I mean, I feel like we should actually get to work on saving Valentina. We've kind of ignored her for a bit. But the thing is, I think the best idea for that would be a station. I'm not sure if we have the stuff for a station yet. Jeb, you've gone back to doing bunny hop. Right, anyway, we're taking off. Off we go. And that bit explode. Oh, now we've just got space debris there. Well done, Jeb. Alright, add a maneuver. I don't need it, but okay, that is a bit too Calm down. Stop putting it on the apoapses. There we go. Right, everything is fine. It's literally a 15-second burn. That just shows how small it is. You're a minmus, so it makes sense. There is an ice cream truck outside. I don't know if you could hear that. There was an ice cream truck outside. Right, can I time warp to this burn? Time warp stopped! Oh, because I'm way too low in altitude. Come on, just like, actually, wait, can we get an even number? I don't know why I'm even doing a maneuver for this. It's getting into an orbit around Minmus. It's not really that hard. Oh, I hate having limitations on time warps. Alright, here we go though. At T-8 seconds, we do our little burn to get into an orbit around Minmus, and then we shoot off back to Kerbin, which... I don't know what direction we need to... Oh, we could have landed up there. Look at how... Actually, no, we couldn't have. That's curved. I can see that's curved. We will probably return to Minmus another day. For now, though, let's get back to... thing. You get free ice cream? That's nice. I mean, could have just grabbed some of Minmus. Pretty sure Minmus is like made of mint ice cream. Look at it. This is just a planet of mint ice cream. That's what it is. We look very far away, don't we? Right, add maneuver. I don't want to be out in the sun. Okay, let's go retrograde a bit, and let's try and keep us in Kerbin's orbit. There we go. And how about we do that? There we go. That brings us down a bit, doesn't it? And that brings us down even more. 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. That was a bit too far. No, retrograde burns more. Right, do we go 55 kilometers again? I feel like 55 kilometers. Right, here we go. Right, T-minus 30 seconds, not T-minus 30 seconds, T-minus 15 seconds. There we go, that's when we do our little burn. But look at that, we've taken off. Are these even... Oh no, they're not getting sung. Of course they're not. It's blocked by Minmus. Right. Look at this, Jeb. In fact, Jeb, you can go on a little spacewalk out here, technically, if you want. Look. Woo! This actually affects our orbit. It's like... Minmus has such a weak gravity that using your EVA kit does actually completely change your orbit. You can get into an orbit with an EVA kit for Minmus. It's brilliant. Right, anyway, so aim at that. Time warp over to it, so at T-minus 15 seconds, do a little burn, return to Kerbin, and then that will be done. Yeah, I want to see if we can get a space station started. I think that is a good idea. Starting a space station. $55 will require 7 passes. Probably will, but I don't know. Maybe it will be fine. Who knows? Like my general sort of rule when I'm going back into an atmosphere is just go for 55 kilometers. I don't know why. It's just normally it's like it's at a point where if you're going too fast, then you will just go back through the atmosphere and just be sort of in an orbit for a bit. But if you go lower, then you're going too far. Like if you're lower and you're going too fast, normally that results in you smashing into the ground at like many miles per second. I don't like our orientation here for this maneuver. Can any of you see why? Just like, I don't know, maybe the fact that this is gonna blast us into the side of a planet. This does not seem like a good idea. Because, yeah, this can actually... Oh, I should have paid attention to our trajectory at Minmus. Yeah, look at that. Okay, if I move it around here, where does that send us? To Kerbin, still. We'll still be in Kerbin. Oh, that is actually not that far away. Retrograde decreases it. Okay, let's come back down. And come on. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? Let's just get into an orbit first. Like, let's... Okay, it would help if maybe... Right. I don't want to smash into Minmus. So if I just keep it there... Right, we have a Kerbin periapsis and then we... It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We will make it work. What's half of 1 minute 25? That's 30... I can't change it while time warping. Right. 31... 27. Just give me a nice number, please. 28. Right, 1 minute 28 says 44. T minus 44 seconds. Go. This is really slow. Even the time warp is slow because we're in such a low orbit. This is really slow. This is painfully slow. Here we go. Right, T minus 44 seconds. Then we're going to need to do a correction burn. Well, I don't think that's what it would be called, but we're going to do a second burn once we're out of Minmus's orbit. Otherwise, we're going to just fly out of Kerbin, which, while yes, Jeb, that may be fun. I'm sure it would be fun for you to also be the first one to ever leave Kerbin's orbit. It might not be good for your health. I don't want you to end up like who was it? Who had one that was like who had Valentina or Jeb or something orbiting at 9,000 meters per second around the sun? Because that's what would happen to our Jeb if we yeah, Jeb does have to experience it in real time. Yeah, poor. This is why I feel bad for Valentina. Valentina is still sitting there. This has been a 10-day trip. This one journey out here has been a 10-day trip, which is 10 extra days for Valentina Kerman. Valentina was on like 5 days when we first arrived, like when the stream first started. Probably was another like 3 when like Phil Rye was landing. And now Jeb has had a 10-day trip. So Valentina has been out there for like basically a month. Which I feel bad. I feel bad for Valentina. I feel really bad. Right, we're going to stop that there. Add a maneuver, and if we burn retrograde, look at that, brings us in closer. So burn we could get a Mun flyby. Alright, burn retrograde, that brings us down. And down further, please. Not that low. That would be death. We would die in flames and pain. Well, Jeb would die in flames and pain again. Right, 1 minute, 1 second. Just give me a round number. There we go, 1 minute. That's an easy one to work out. 30 seconds. Right, T minus node in 30 seconds. Everyone wave goodbye to Minmus. Bye, Minmus. You were good. We did not intend on landing on you, but we did. Thank you for the fun journey. There's the man over there. Oh, our maneuver's here. Oh, I thought it was a bit later. Right, let's time warp again. I'm too impatient for this. Right, and stop it here. Here we go. This is gonna go well. This is all gonna go perfectly. Right, 30 seconds now. But there we go. That was a Minmus landing for something we did not intend to land. What is it with us doing that? Why do we keep doing that? It's like this game, we just seem to have a trend of landing things that aren't supposed to be landed. Also, I love watching all of these orbits change, because it's like we keep sort of getting different orbits with the sun and stuff. Right, here we go. Bring it down. Periapsis. Right, let's decrease our throttle as we get closer. Look, there's our manning counter. Come on. Okay, quicker, quicker, quicker. Come on. This is I'm too impatient for this. Just quicker now, please. This is still really slow in my opinion. Come on, quicker. Right, slow it down here. Here we go. It's all gonna go well. See? It's all going to go well. I think Jebediah, this is like Jebediah's one mission that's actually kind of gone successfully. That was a bit low. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's all gonna be fine. Nothing ever goes wrong from entering something faster than you need it to. Right, let's close those doors because that might break off. We are going to increase that throttle all the way to 100. And next thing we're going to do, we're just going to time warp. There we go. Hey, Earth. that was like in Star Wars where they come out of a hyper jump or something. Just like, boom, planet appears. Alright, here we go though. Oh, we are actually in the atmosphere already. I'm going to do that. This will hopefully slow us down. I'm also going to return our view here. Yeah, look at this. We have so much fuel that we are just able to now use it to slow down when we re-enter. This is brilliant. Look at this, Jeb. You're home. It has been 17 days. Poor little... Poor Valentina. Just... Poor Valentina, just on the surface of the moon for, I think, a month now. It might have actually been a month for Valentina. Poor her. I'm sure she's having fun, right? How could you not have fun? Hmm? Oh gosh, camera. Yeah, how could you not have fun? It's space. I mean, it might not be. Oh, look at that. Okay, we are landing no matter what. Whether it's in one piece or not, who knows? But we are definitely landing. Because, I think this is going to be a splashdown. Which is a bit better. Right, we're going to detach that. We'll tell our parachutes to deploy, and they'll just deploy whenever they're ready. Look at that. That is burning hot there. What's our heat shield like? Because the heat shield can actually break if you're burning it too long. I will check on Valentina when we land. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful. I kind of like it. I like just sort of watching this all happen. Just like, I don't know. There's an odd beauty I find with like things falling back into the atmosphere. It's kind of nice seeing how like R1 differs from that one. It's like we just detached that, but it's hundreds of meters below us. I will just point out we are like over halfway through the atmosphere and our speed is quite high. And I'm hoping I don't have to like just get Jeb to EVA and parachute down. But it is a very real possibility. And the thing is, if Jeb gets out, the fact that this is on fire implies that when he is also heading the exact same speed, there is a good chance he will also be on fire. So, yeah, okay, right, we're slowing down. This is good, this is good. Look at that. We did not even need to pass through the atmosphere loads of times, so we have just come back down, and there we go. Now that those are deployed. I had Valentina once survive falling like 1,100 meters per second. They slowed down eventually. There are pictures somewhere on my device. It was me and my friend. We were messing around on Kerbal Space Command modules. Yeah, me and my friend were messing around on Kerbal Space Program. I was playing the game and I was streaming it on Discord. What we did is we launched a rocket, and when it just got out of the atmosphere, we we EVA'd the Kerbal in it. I think it was like it was something. It began with an M. Their name began with an M, and we did an EVA right as they reached the top of the atmosphere and just watched them come down. I have screenshots of them at the top of the atmosphere going all the way down, and they just like impact with the water, and they are completely fine. They just lived. Here we go though. Now we've just got to wait for this thing to land. But look at this, Jeb! You are now the first Kerbal to ever set foot on Minmus now. And you're also technically the second one to come back after touching the Mun. But I'm not entirely sure how it works, because you blew up, Jeb. You blew up. But look at this. What a beautiful sight. We are in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's the land over there. Jeb, you mind swimming? And here we go. Look at that. We have landed. How much science have we now got? We surely have to have loads of science at this point. Look at that. 858 science. We have quite a lot here. Rovers could be important. Right. I feel like we're going to start needing struts and stuff as well. But I really want to get a station, I think. I think a station is what we need to start getting in the works with. And I would really like that. I would like that docking port. And also that, the protective airstream. Because... oh, the mobile processing lab, of course, where's that? Where is it going to be? It is going to be here. Mobile processing lab, right. I want to set up a space station. You can get like 500 just from sitting in Kerbin orbit. Wow, okay. Yeah. I want to set up a space station. If we set up a space station, then a mobile processing lab is definitely going to need to be something we put on there as well. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should start it? I think we should start a space station. Because the thing is, with a space station, we can also start actually sending stuff to other celestial bodies at, like, a higher rate and stuff. Or a lot more efficiently. So, like... we could build a station, if I go into the tracking station, we could build a station in orbit of Kerbin and attach thrusters to it, and also like docking ports where we could add fuel and stuff as well, and sort of launch it over to the Mun, and have like just sort of these like landing pods as well. We can have landing pods that like, what am I trying to say? You can have landing pods and stuff where, like, they can go down, come back up, and then dock with the space station again. And you can sort of do this all with, what's it called? You can do it all with, like, oh, this is gonna be cool. We need a space station. And the thing is, I do have something that could help. Because, so... on a different save, I have also wanted to do space stations. It's why I'm quite good at docking and stuff now on there. Meaning, I do have a rocket that I know can get to low Kerbin orbit and sort of like, and the nuclear engines. Where are the nuclear engines? Aren't they out here, though? Like, they're going to be all the way out here, aren't they? Nuclear propulsion. 300 science. Ah, yeah, we're not going to be able to afford that. We will get nuclear engines at some point, though. But yeah, so, we can make a space station, and the thing is, I have a save that could... build one. I don't think we have everything that the rocket would need though, so I don't think I could load it. That's fine. We can build our own rocket. I think we also need this at this point. Oh yeah, we were going to check on Valentina. I think we need this. If we're going to save Valentina, we need a command pod, don't we? If we're saving Valentina, we need a command pod. Like the one that has 3 people. So let's get that. I think we have most of what we need to get our space station. Maybe we need... Oh, right. You know what we do need? We need... What's it called? Solar panels. That. Right. Acapello 1. Fly. How is good old Valentina doing? 25 days. So just short of a month. And still looking just as excited as ever. Good to see that her morals are up. There we go. Yeah, I think we should make our nice rocket now and stuff for because we need a docking one. We can't do a whole station at once, really. That would be very difficult. Do we have monopropellant? I have just realised. Specialised control. No, that's there. Advanced flight control. Dang it! What does that take? Right, we need that. And now we need that. Okay. We have 60 science to spare, because we need that monopropellant as well. And it needs 160 for that. Okay. Our solar panels are going to be a bit limited. She's just happy being on her own. Maybe she's an introvert. Valentina's just an introvert. That's what it is. Right. I want to build a rocket that we can use to build a space station. Because the thing is, we can't just launch a whole space station at once. I mean, you can. It is entirely possible. But it would be very easy to... Well, it would be very likely to break. So... no to having one that just, like, builds itself. Or no to having a single launch space station. That is not a good idea. Right, thermal. We need... we need a bigger heat shield is what we need. Why put a bunch of panels on it? Why? Do they actually do anything? Don't say this. Just barely anything. Why put a load of structural panels on it? Also, where is oh, that's it. Oh, and we don't have enough. What are the chances of one of these surviving, coming down? Oh, it auto-saved for me. How nice. What are the chances of one of these surviving, coming down back into orbit? What are the chances? I'm gonna take the tiny thermal. Like, I'm gonna take the tiny heat shield. I'm gonna stick it there, and then I'm just gonna take the TD-25. Okay, it kind of looks a bit ridiculous. Let's not do that. I'm going to hope that whatever engine is attached to this thing as it re-enters the atmosphere is enough to... Oh, right, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, right, put the... I normally just sort of attach them to, what is it? No, don't do that, actually. I prefer it in the white. What I normally do... Also, let's get 4 of these on as well. What I normally do is I will take one of these, a girder segment. I'll do that, and then... take the solar panels and put it like that, but that is normally only if I don't have all of the things required, like or normally only if I don't have the ones that like rotate to look at the sun and stuff. That's normally the only time I'll use those. Anyway, so what do I need? I need monopropellant stuff. That's what I need, which is where command and control that. What's the difference? What's the difference? Which one should I be taking? I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna hope that this one's better. Right, let's take that one. We'll stick it there. Engines. Right, we're going to want an efficient engine, so we'll go with the Poodle. Then, oh, you know what I am realising we have completely forgotten? Right. TD25 there. Payload. We want this protective airstream thing. There we go. Right. Yeah, just leave that. There we go. Right. So now we have that, and we can cover up whatever payload we are carrying. And now it's a question of what is it going to take to sort of set up a rendezvous with these things. Because the first one doesn't matter. Like, the first one, we can put it in any orbit we want, and then leave it. It will be fine. However, after that, we're then going to need to start actually, like, sort of rendezvousing and stuff. We're going to need to have precise rendezvous. Meaning, whatever rocket we design now, we need it to be able to meet up with other things in orbit. I don't know why I can't think of words right now. Right, let's do that. This is a very tall rocket. But the thing is, I also want it to be quite robust as well, and what I mean by that is I want it so that it can, I guess, I want it so that this thing has a lot of fuel spare, because this is going to carry every single part of the station, basically. And those parts of the station are going to weigh different amounts as well, so I need to make sure that this thing can carry all parts of the station. If there's one part that can't be carried, I'm going to need to design a whole new rocket for it, which I don't want to do, because I'm lazy and impatient. So we're not going to have to deal with that, hopefully. Right, but there we go. If we use that, then decrease that down to 80 again for a nice little bit of efficiency. There we go. And now structural. Strut connector. Oh yeah, while we're building this, guys, name for the rocket. And a name for the station as well. We need a name for the station and the rocket that's going to be building it. Because they're not going to be named the same thing. That would be disappointing and boring. So, name for the rocket and a name for the station. What's it going to be? Right, we also need to connect this up. Right, this could be our rocket here. This could be it. I feel like we need more monopropellant, maybe. Do we need more monopropellant? Let's add another bit of monopropellant. Can't hurt anyone. Alright, Alt, there we go, hold it. And let's move those closer. There we go. Here is the wonderful Integrity. That's a nice name. Build stations in Kerbin orbit. Right. That is the rocket. Next up is the payload, and what is the first part though? Oh, Horizons 1. That is a good name for the station as well. That is a really good station name. Alright, right. Now the question is, yes, I've realised a problem. Do any of these have target tracking? No. No. That's not useful. Right. Rendezvousing is a lot easier, and docking is a lot easier if both things can face each other. So the fact that I don't have any sort of computer thingy, like I don't have any sort of probe that can do target tracking, does provide a tiny bit of, just a little bit of a huge problem. Yeah, these are the only things that I have. So this one can do stability assist. And is that it? Is that my only... There's that one as well. Which can't do anything. You can just fly something completely manually. Okay. So that is our only probe. Now, that does cause problems. Also, while we're here, let's... What did I just do? There we go. Right, close that, and we want... Where? Hold on, so it's those decouplers. That one needs to fire when that engine goes. Oh, right. Oh gosh, my chair just totally broke. I'm gonna leave that at whatever, like, high up thing it goes, and yeah. Okay, that's all in order, actually. That's all fine. Right, so save that. I'm gonna go new. And now the question is, what is the first part of our station? What is the first part of our wonderful new station going to be? This is a very important question. Also, how is this going to work? It's going to be fine. This is all going to be fine. We will work it out one day if we can't work it out now. Yeah. So what is the first part of our brand new station going to be? What is it going to be? Because we could go with science. You could go with like power modules or something. Living quarters. Okay, living quarters is actually good because I can also use that to like stick an actual person in control of stuff as well. Let's also have a computer though. I think it's going to be good if we have both a computer and like a not computer, a person. That's what they're called, person. So right, let's go with the Octo on board, because that's just basic. It might end up changing in the future if we change this module out. Electrical, so we're going to want a load of power, essentially, and let's do this from this side. There we go. And line that all up, roughly. I don't like how that... Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's kind of screwed up there. Grab it from this side. Oh, I should put this on two-way symmetry. That would make more sense. Right, two-way symmetry. No! Oh. I hate building stuff sometimes in KSP. Right, line that up there. And then with this one, take this one on two-way symmetry. Put it there. Right, and we can also add power there. Right, so that is just our nice little sort of computer area. We can also actually add some batteries there as well, I think. Are they going to poke out the side? I hope that they don't. That there is a slight chance they might. Close. No, they don't poke out the side. Useful. Right, so if we need a living module, it would also be good, I think, if we put it as a command pod. Because, as I said, it's a lot easier to do a docking if both targets can face each other. So, if I put a command pod, then... Oh, wait, hold on. A lander can. As long as there's a person in this, it can... Hold on. Yeah, as long as... Right, so a lander can be controlled, right? Because that's what its job is. So if we put a lander can there, as long as we... Yeah, as long as this... I've forgotten words. Why can't I remember words? This is what happens if I, like, stream for too long. So, as long as we have a Kerbal in here, we should have control over this tiny part of the station, and therefore we can make sure that both targets face each other. I know that the mobile... Yeah, that's the thing. The mobile processing lab, it can hold people, but it can't be controlled. But we could attach it right now. In fact, should we? I feel like maybe we should. Let's attach it now. Let's make this a fairly compact station. Hopefully. I really hope that this thing can hold all of the weight. Where is it? So, mobile processing... Maybe that is too big. Should we add it now? I mean, we can. I'm gonna need to put solar panels on it and stuff. And, in fact, while it's here, let's add all of our nice little science things as well. Because if we're adding a mobile processing lab, you might as well add the science stuff as well. So, there we go. That's our scientific facility things. We could add a science junior as well. This might be a very heavy module, which is a concern, sort of. I'm sure it's fine. We can handle it, right? This is all going to be fine. We just need to... Once this is up, it will not matter. We just need to make sure that it gets up there. Right, so if we enable advanced mode and go to sub-assemblies, this is where we are smart. So we put a sub-assembly in here. Living/science module. Actually, wait, hold on. Horizon. I can't spell. Living/science. And can I fit module in? Yes. The living and science module. It's kind of explained in the title. Right, so don't save that one. And then if we load up Integrity 1, here is our wonderful rocket. We then take the subassembly and attach it there. And there we go. We now have this wonderful part of the rocket here on top. And now I've got to hope that the thing launch. And here is where we use our fairing. Or, what is it? A fairing? Yeah, fairing. Right, so, where can I actually build this? It's kind of colliding with stuff. Right, so, build this, have it come up, and then just sort of round off the top. And now this is our wonderful first stage of the rocket first stage of, remember RCS thrusters. RCS thrusters won't matter too much on the part that we're docking with. It will matter later once the station gets bigger, but for now, because it's small, it can handle it with, like, fairly low, or with no RCS thrusters. So, we're going to launch this, and this is actually the easiest part of it, because we get to choose where the station goes at this point. I am thinking, oh, we've got every single... I'm sure that's fine. And you try something where you fall off the chair halfway from getting it, hits your head. Yeah, maybe don't fall off your chair. Yeah, at this point, we get to pick where our station goes. And I think we should go with 100 kilometers. I think that's our best option. Just 100 kilometers for the station. And I'm hoping you all agree, because I'm launching it now. Yeah, 100 kilometers, I think that's just a nice round number, and if we can get it fairly even, then it should all be fine. I'm hoping this has enough delta V to get in a 100 kilometer orbit. But yeah, it should all be fine. And I'm also hoping that these three things make it a polar orbit. Why a polar orbit? Any specific reason? I don't know how the scanner things work. The thing is though, if we build this station the way it's, I think we should build it fairly horizontal right now. Because we also might want to take this to the Mun. It's like, it's probably going to be best if we sort of take this the same places where we go. So, I think I'm going to build it sort of in level with the Mun, and then when it's done, we can then sort of send it to the Mun. We can pick up Valentina and stuff like that with that. But the way we design this, hopefully we can design it in a way where it will sort of be easiest to... or I can't speak. Hopefully, the way we design this, we can make it in a way so that, like, we can adjust the orbits and stuff as it goes on. So it's like, the more we add to the station, we can just adjust the orbits, because we want this whole station to be able to move. So, hopefully it will all be fine. I think it will all be fine. And we need to start tilting, because we also need to actually start getting into an orbit. Don't tilt all the way over, though. That's not ideal. Yeah, I wanna aim for 100 kilometers. I think that is just our best sort of area we can go with. And we have plenty of fuel and monopropellant to correct this. Right, so level out, please, and 100 kilometers. We are going to need to correct that later, though, because it won't stay as 100 kilometers. I can guarantee that. Don't like how you're telling me I don't have enough fuel. Okay, it was just because that was extremely high. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around too much with it now. Oh, we've actually passed the burn time. Okay. Fairing. Deploy that. We do not need the fairing on here anymore. That is just to get out of the atmosphere. But here we go. This is the first module of our Horizon 1 station. How exciting. And until we unlock a, what's it called? Well, I can't think of it. Until we unlock a thingy, whatever it's called, you know the thing, the heat shield, that. Until we unlock the heat shield, these guys are just going to have to rely on the hope that the engine and the fuel tank are enough to stop them from burning to a crisp. I'm sure it will be fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, this is the thing. So our apoapsis is going to increase for a bit, so we are going to need to do multiple sort of burns just to level it out. It should all be fine. It should all be fine. Like, we can have a bit of... Oh yeah, Jebediah is alive. Oh, yeah. I probably should change the description. I might do that in a bit. Oh. Or I'll just change it after this. I mean, I could leave it. Do people read the description? How often do people actually read the description? Because, like, I put stuff in the description, but I barely ever read anyone's description. I don't read anyone's description. I feel like no one does with mine or anything. So it's like, do people read the description? Anyway, right. So, yeah, our apoapsis is higher than we want it, because if you remember, we want it at 100 kilometers. We want it a fairly round orbit, detached, thank you. Three of my original 4 are stuck in some sorts. Wow. Yeah, so we actually have 3 of the 4 here. We have Bill, Bob, and Jeb. And Valentina is somewhere. Where is the Mun right now? Where is it? Is it on the other side to us? Oh no, it's behind us. Ah, look. Here we go. Look, right. Okay, if we can get a group picture here of the original 4. This is our group picture. 3 of them in there and 1 of them way over there. Right, here we go though. We are about to get our orbit. And there it is. And come on, come up. Please. Faster. I'm getting impatient again. No, you're... Right. This is going to require some work. So, we are going to burn prograde over here. And just bring this sort of to 100 kilometers. Actually, wait, no. Let's burn right, we're going to burn retrograde here. I want to... Right, we're going to burn retrograde there to bring that sort of down, but we're also going to burn this way. No, other way. That just sent it the complete wrong direction. Okay. Okay, no, cancel that. Right, just burn retrograde. Burn retrograde, bring this side down because it is way too high. You want a fairly circular orbit if you're going to be doing maneuvers and dockings and whatever it is. Rendezvous, that. Yeah, you want a fairly circular orbit, so let's keep it circular. Right, and can we get a burn time that's longer than 2 seconds? 4 seconds, I mean that is longer. 7, 11, 14, there we go. Right, at T-minus 7 seconds, we'll do a little nice sort of circularization burn. I think only Bob or Bill is around now. It's tragic. I very rarely actually take Bob or Bill anywhere. I normally always just go with pilots, because unless it's somewhere where you're going to want to do science multiple times and stuff, I normally don't actually bring them anywhere. There we go though. We've calmed down a bit now. Like, the stream's gotten a bit calmer. It's just like we've gone from our sort of like stressful trying to land everywhere to just nice calm building a station in orbit. How wonderful is that? And right, here we go, circularization burn. They're very excited. I love the expressions on like Kerbal's faces and stuff. It's like they're always so excited. Right, our periapsis is really close, and annoyingly I want it to be perfect, sort of. So if I burn prograde on this side, nope, that's gone too far. Very small margin here. Yeah, 0.4 second burn. That is very small. Alright, let's go down to 0.5 and 12 seconds. It's a 12-second burn at 0.5 throttle. That is very small. But here we go though. Right, so this is going to be our first module. I kind of want to leave Bob and Jeb on this module, and then I will take just Bill down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bob and Jeb are going to stay on this module. They're going to stay up here in orbit, and Bill will return down to the surface. That's how I think I'm going to do this. Bill will return down to the surface, and then we'll have to use different pilots to get up here and stuff. Because I want a pilot here so that they can do target tracking. Bill is an engineer, Bob is a scientist, and then Jeb is pilot. MPLs, what? Right, the thing is, right after we detach, we can use... Okay, there we go, look at that. That is very circular. Yeah, right after we detach, technically, if we need to do any emergency changes, we can just, like, sort of send them somewhere. Like, we can use the EVA kits and stuff. Right, I want to transfer crew, though, and now I have to remember how. So, transfer crew. Jebediah Kerman, I want you in there. And transfer crew, Bob Kerman, I want you in there. Is this still usable? Can I use it? If not, I'm going to need to just do an EVA and put Jeb in here. You have a Kerman in orbit. You don't know how or when he got there. Yeah, if this is uncontrollable with just Bill in here, I'm either going to leave it as space debris, which I don't think I will do, because that could screw up rendezvous, or I'll just like send Jebediah over through an EVA. But for now, right, let's go in here. So if I start research, oh wow, you can just get 500 science by sitting in orbit. What happens if, hold on, wait, how do I see inside? I want to see inside. Oh wait, do I have to go view? No, that's the pilot. Oh, this is what it looks like. Huh, that's what a lander can looks like. Cool. What does it look like for Bob? Where's Bob? Bob, what can you see? This is, I can see your... Okay, what does that sticky note on the left say? Yeah, what does that sticky note on the left say? Just seems a bit odd. What do all of these say? Oh, that's the exact same one. Oh, it's the same sticky notes. But, here we go. Here is our nice new module there. Alright, so, I'm going to undock. I can still control this. Oh look, I can still control it. Even with just Bill. Huh. Why is Bill able to do that? Isn't it only pilots that should be able to do that? Unless maybe... Oh, is it just like maneuvers and stuff? I take it Bill... Ah, yeah, Bill can't do maneuvers. But he can control, like, basic stuff. Okay. Goodbye, Bill. Not Bob. Bob. Goodbye, Bob and Jeb. I'll see you soon, one day. We're going to return down to the surface. Goodbye. It's been fun. Where's our periapsis? Okay, our periapsis is in the atmosphere, and that's low enough. Right. Look at them. They're already 5 kilometers away, and getting further. Right. And now, this is the point where, if it all goes wrong, Bill could die. Because... Oh... Guys, so, I don't know if any of you know this, but, well, I don't know if any of you have noticed, has anyone noticed something that's missing from the rocket right now? Like, something quite important that's missing from the rocket. Have you noticed, Thunder? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot the parachutes. I'm sure this will be fine. Right? There's 2 ways this can go. Look at them, they're already like nearly 50 kilometers away. Yeah. There's no parachutes. There's 2 ways that this could go. Sort of. There's 2 ways. Yes, the parachutes. You know, the things that deploy right at the end to slow you down? Those things? Yeah, so, there's 2 ways this could go. Yeah. If we have enough fuel, theoretically, this engine can slow us down to the point where Bill won't be dead on impact. If it doesn't have enough fuel for that, Bill will die on impact. What we could also do is get Bill to EVA. If Bill EVAs in the atmosphere, yes, he will get like completely blown away from the ship, but Bill does have a parachute, because all of the Kerbals have parachutes. So, Bill has a parachute right now and could use it. I really hope that this all goes to plan. I'm gonna time warp and see what happens. This could all go very badly. Yeah, he is really happy. Look at him. He's so excited. It's like a roller coaster ride to him. Who knows? Maybe he thinks that there are parachutes. I'm surprised though, we don't seem to be lighting on fire. Oh, no, as I say that, here we go. Right, I'm gonna jump out of time warp now. Why has my do not disturb on Discord turned off? I'm noticing that. Do not disturb. Go back on do not disturb. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna stay off of time warp for this. Because if this goes wrong, then I kind of need to be here for it. We're going to be doing all of our re-entry missions without a heat shield, by the way, until we eventually unlock one. It's 160 science, we have 60, so we need to get 100 and... well, we need to get 100 science out of somewhere, which is kind of good why we... it's kind of good how we put up the mobile processing lab. But, yeah, we need to get that 100 science. Otherwise, everyone's going to be returning without a heat shield, which could be very bad for your health. Also, where's our apoapsis? Okay, right, we are landing. We're not going back into an orbit. We are landing because the apoapsis is now in the atmosphere as well. So, whatever happens here, Bill is going to reach the surface. So, Bill is going to reach the surface. Whether Bill will reach the surface in one piece or not is a bit of a mystery. But Bill is reaching the surface. This could go absolutely horribly. I want to keep an eye on our apoapsis as well. Our periapsis is probably going to hit the ground soon though, meaning we will follow not long after. Bill Kerman, you look so happy. What can you see right now? Oh, you're not even sitting in the center. Bill, you could have taken Jeb's seat. You had the grand opportunity to take Jeb's seat, and you didn't. Yep, come on, Jeb. He looks so happy. Actually, this is Bill's first time in space, isn't it? This is the first time I've actually put Bill in space. Yeah, Bill, I really hope that you, like, I don't know. Bill, if you're religious, you might want to start praying. I'm just gonna say that. Like, if you're religious, Bill, just start praying. Make peace with whatever god you believe in or something, because this could go bad. You left Bob in orbit because you were mad at him. What did he do? His fault. He couldn't get into the right. You just put Bob in orbit because he couldn't get into right. Are you ever going to try and retrieve him? Because, I mean, like, you wouldn't need to dock, you could just get a rendezvous and turn up. Here we go. Yeah, we're at 2,000 meters per second right now. This is, not brilliant. And... ooh. I really hope that we're heading for the ocean and not the land. I can't believe that you left Bob in orbit because you were mad at him. Right, come on. This can go well. We can be hopeful here, right? We can be really hopeful. I'm gonna activate our thruster though, just to try and slow us down a bit. Maybe I'll wait until, like, we get to half fuel or something. Bill. Oh, he's lost his happiness a bit. Bill doesn't look as happy as he was, like, a few minutes ago. Come on, Bill. You can do this. You can do this, Bill. You can pull through. Everything is going to be fine. Come on, Bill. Look happier, please. I want to see you happy again. I miss your happy little face. Are we going to hit the land? Oh. Okay, there is a very small chance that we could land on this tiny bit here, but I think no, we're going to head for the water. We're catching on fire again. The fire sort of calmed down, and now we're on fire again. I have a feeling we're going to need to... Hello, new viewer. Someone's just popped in. I have a feeling we're going to need to have Bill just jump out. I don't think he's going to make it in the command pod. Well, I hope your cat enjoys space games. We're actually going to land on this bit of land here, which I don't like. I do not like the concept. I am ready to tell Bill to EVA. I think I'm going to need to. What are the chances? What are the chances this can slow down enough to save him? We might actually do it. There is a chance here. We might actually do it. What do you guys think? Say in the chat right now. Do you think you're going? Do you think Bill is going to make it? We have 10,000 meters down to the ground. I think we could do it. What do you guys think? Do you think we can do it? I think it's possible. I think it's possible if I'm careful with the fuel. Which I am not, so... There's a low chance. I don't think there is any science. I could do a crew report, I don't think... 3.5 science, wow. It's valuable. We can do this. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Bill, you've got to slow down by 100 meters per second. Bill! Bill! No, I'm not risking it. Bill, get out. Okay, part of the rocket is still there, and the question is which part of it? I think the crew module is still there. The crew module is still there. Okay, Bill could have survived that. Bill could have survived that. I mean, he's going to survive it now, but like Bill could have survived. Typically, parachutes don't go up. I'm not entirely sure. Bill could have survived that. Okay, that is good to know. Bill can survive. Well, he could have survived staying on the rocket. I mean, I'm glad that we EVA'd. But yeah, he could have survived it. Oh god, oh. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bill. Are you okay? Oh no, oh, he's broken his back. Oh gosh, Bill. He's paralyzed. Bill. No. No. Bill. He just looks dead. He's not dead, because, yep, look, he can get up if I just press something. Okay. Right, that actually went well, surprisingly, considering that there was no heat shield, and I didn't know if that could slow down enough. Yeah, I think it's better that we EVA'd Bill, though, because if the rocket landed even slightly differently, that could have gone very, very badly. But there we go. Right, recover the vessel. There we go. Right, we are now at 68 science. So, does anyone know how quickly... Oh, this needs to be renamed, because, what was our name again? Horizon. That was the name of it. Right, how do I rename it? I need the main part of it, which is this one. Okay, maybe not. Where's the main part of the ship? Rename vessel. Right, it is a station. Horizon 1. There we go. Accept. Right, the Horizon 1 now officially counts as a station. How long does it take for science to, like, appear here? 1 science per day. Okay. Right, that's useful to know. That is useful to know. Right. Next module of our space station. Okay, so it gets faster with more scientists. Makes sense. Right. You know what then? Let's hire another scientist. Actually, hold on. Can't you fit 3? I swear it's like 3 in a science module. Or is it 2? I don't know how many it is. How many is it? Is it 3 or 2? You can have... I don't know. Is it 2? Yeah, I can't see it from here. Okay, I have to be in the VAB for this. Because if we can fit 3 scientists in there, then I'll just, like, put a 3rd one. But I think it's only 2. Right. Science is here. Right. Mobile processing lab. That doesn't help me putting it in there. Where does this say crew capacity? Where does it say crew capacity? Does it list crew? Oh, crew capacity too. Right. Okay. So that is okay. Right. We'll take another scientist up there when we go. For now, what do we go with? There's also even more viewers here. Hello. What's the next module of our nice space station? What do we go with? We could go with power. We could go with the storage. We could go with fuel. We could go with quite a lot, actually. It sort of all depends on what we want. What do we want to put there? Also, can the lander can hold 2? Or is it just 1? Oh, crew capacity 1. Okay. So currently our space station has room for 3 people and has 2 on there, and we're going to put a 3rd one up there. Alright. What is the next module though? I feel like we need a power module. Big solar panel. We don't have the big solar panels, unfortunately. Which is annoying, although now I know that we do not need a heat shield yet. we do not need a heat shield. So, advanced... Oh, brilliant. I can't even unlock the next solar panels. That's so annoying. Yeah, it's 160 for solar panels. Storage... I feel like it's either storage or electricity. I feel like we should go with electricity. Because I think, actually, now that I think about it, that module has... Yeah, that module actually has, it has batteries, but it has no, solar panels. So I should attach some solar panels, and I think, in structure, right, using this, I think we can do something very useful. So with snapping on, if we line it up like this, then use the move tool, you can move it inside, then rotate, and you get that. And we can now attach stuff that way as well. If I do Alt again, does that? No, that doesn't. Okay, Control Z that. Right, and then if I go to place again, alright, Alt, and, oh gosh, how do I do this now? How do I do this now? I want to place it on this part, I think. Yep. Right, so then move it into it that way. Then rotate Ah, you moved that way. That was not what I wanted. No! Oh! I sometimes really hate working with stuff. Alright, move tool. We're going to adjust it then, and we'll move it there, down, and there we go. What we essentially have here is just sort of a nice little area where we can dock things multiple directions. Communications, that's a good idea. Thank you, Thunder. That is a good idea. Right, so let's attach that. Communications, we could do this in a fairly interesting way, I think. Alright, let's add another structural fuselage. Then back with the move tool, if we go with that, that's centered, right? Is that centered? That's centered. There we go. Right, that is now centered, which is nice. So if we go into where is it? Right. So we want to get, what is it again? What are we? Communication, that, right. So communication, which antennas do we want is the question. No, that one, right. Let's go double-sided. There we go. In fact, maybe we should do that the other way. So, like, that. Okay, it fits in that way, right? So, if we do that, I kind of want to make it even. I might put it on 4-way symmetry. Let's put it on 4-way symmetry, just to make it even. And there we go. So now we can open all these up, and even though there's 4, I don't think it actually will help at all. And we can also add these little Communitron things as well, seeing as they're available. Right, also, I do want to get some solar panels on there. So this is not a power module at all, but I want solar panels on there for now. So I will attach those there. Right, then in couplings, we have the Clampetron stuff. Attach it there, and there. Do that again on these 2 bits. That was not right. There we go. So what we now have here is sort of just like a little communication sort of power and just like a docking module as well. Because now we can expand this in different directions. So it's like we can go like the same direction that it's already going in, like in a line, but we can also come off of that both upwards and sideways. Right, so enable complex things, subassembly, and this is right, horizon comms and actually comms / docking. Yeah, docking and comms. There we go. So save that. Open. Don't save it there. Right. We also want to change the Acapello 1 while I am here and remember. So Acapello 1, I want to add the. Do we want the radial mounts here? Yeah, we do, don't we? Right. So we add 4 radial mounts there, and I think we can probably deal with just one of these, but let's put 2. So there we go, the Integrity 1 has a nice updated design, and we want the 4 small ones to deploy first. So, new Integrity 1 design, don't worry, I haven't forgotten the shoots. So yeah, there we go, new Integrity 1 design, that is all nice and ready, and again, I'm going to go AFK for just a quick minute. Okay, we're back. Hello, hello, hi. Welcome back. You should be able to hear me again. So, right. We are back, and what do we need to do? Oh yeah, we're launching the second module of the Horizon Station. So, if we attach that on there again, and then build our fairing. Oh wait, no, I just turned off staging. Alright, there we go. So, build our wonderful fairing around this part of the ship, and here's where launches start to get complicated though, because it's like now we're not just getting into an orbit, we're not just doing that anymore. We're having to try and rendezvous and dock with this new piece, right? We do not need Bill on this one. I'm sorry, Bill. We don't need you. Right, here we go though. We're going to launch, and yeah, we no longer are just trying to get into an orbit. We're now trying to get into an orbit and rendezvous with our station and then dock the station. So this could be quite difficult. Like it is going to start getting difficult soon, but let's launch. And now comes me having to try and remember how to do rendezvous. So, if I am correct, yeah, this should all be correct. So, when doing a rendezvous, if you are behind your target... No, wait, no. Yeah, if you are behind your target, you want your orbit to be lower than your target's, because it means that your orbit is quicker and therefore eventually you will catch up with your target. If your target is behind you, then you want to be in a higher orbit than your target, which is going to come in really important with this here, because once we get into an orbit, we want to know whether we are higher or low, or if we are in front of or behind our station. And it will be really important. Also, I did just realise that we never actually made sure that our station was in the correct orientation. So, I probably should have done that at some point. Alright, I am also wasting fuel on air resistance, I think. Or I was, at least. Oh, Jesus! Phil Rye, I know that that wasn't your fault, but that you are going to have to deal with this, Phil Rye. Right, okay, deploy the fairing. We are not going to try and save this at all. Detach. Oh no, I did not want that either. Right, undock that as well. We're not going to try and save any of this really. We are simply just going to try and I'm not reverting the flight. I'm not reverting the flight. I am going to keep with the flight. It's just I'm now going to try and get these guys back down safely, which should be fine. We're essentially just deorbiting, but starting in the atmosphere already. Oh no, Integrity 1 relay. There it is. That's technically the next module of the station falling down there. We're actually catching up with it. We're catching up with the thing. Right, let's move our parachutes to earlier stages and tell those to deploy. Right, we might land back at KSC, which is fine. This is gonna be fine. See, this is absolutely fine. I mean, the rocket was not supposed to explode. Did anyone actually notice what happened? Basically, our... so, I detached the solid rocket boosters, and the solid rocket boosters... Oh gosh, we're actually getting air resistance while our parachute is deployed. Oh, it is not even safe for our parachutes to deploy anymore. Right, please don't break. Yeah, what essentially happened there is we detached our solid rocket booster. Oh, there's the relay. Relay's gone. Relay blew up. Yeah, we detached the solid rocket boosters, and they collided with the rocket there. So our whole rocket just blew up as it was going down. Right, okay. We seem to have slowed down to a nice speed now, though. This will all be fine. See? Told you it would all be absolutely fine. And we're going to land in just the middle of the KSC here. Also, I keep nearly accidentally saying KFC. Jeez! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been time warping. But, here we go. Having a nice time on top of this building here. What happens if I... Oh, Phil Rye, are you gonna be okay, my dude? Are you going to be okay? Let's let go. No. You know, wait, each building counts as, by night, each building counts as a separate biome? Ah, nice. Right, fly this. Just... Hold on, so if we get a crew report here... Oh! That is nice. Right, let's get an EVA report. There we go. Can I take a surface... How did we get a surface sample from up here? Okay. Right, board, recover vessel. Huh, that is quite useful. That might be nice for, like, just some sort of emergency science there, I guess. Right, let's reattempt that. And hello, new viewers, because our viewer count has gone up. You just missed the... Not the acapello one, where is it? The integrity one, not having great integrity and blowing up. I know about the island airfield and stuff, I know about all of that. Right, sub-assemblies. So, comms and docking module. Let's attach that again, and we're going to repeat this whole process. We're going to build the fairing on it, and we're going to bring that up. Let's make it pointy-ish. Because there we go. Right. Launch it. I think we've got 3 people again, which I didn't want, but it's fine. We can... I know hydraulic detachment is better. I think it was just because the rocket had turned before it was supposed to. I started tilting the rocket before I needed to, so I think that was actually human error. Yeah, I know that they do that. It's just I think that was mostly human error, because I basically started tilting the rocket and then I detached the boosters, so it sort of all collapsed down there. Right, I can tell though, from where we are, the station is going to be behind us, so we're going to need an orbit higher than 100 kilometers. Yeah, I don't think I need the hydraulic decouplers yet. It was basically just, as it was coming up, I screwed up and I tilted too early, so the boosters just hit the rocket themselves, so... But hey, it just shows that we can recover from emergencies. Yeah. I very nearly thought that we were going to lose our next 2 astronauts. Yeah, this has been a day where we could have lost multiple astronauts. Nope, I am still streaming. I'm staying streaming. I'll stop at like 5:30 or something. Alright, here we go. Let's tilt the rocket. Isn't this physics revision anyway? Doesn't this count as physics? Am I allowed to claim that? This is me just studying physics. Yeah, this has been the day of absolutely stupid mistakes, and I don't know, somehow they're all ending well. Every mistake that has been made so far seems to always end well. I don't know how. Right, okay, we need this orbit to be higher than the stations. So let's go up to like 110 maybe? I feel like 110 might be our best opportunity. So here we go, 110, add a maneuver node. There we go, and bring our periapsis up. There we go. Right, that is a long burn, however, it is already accurate, so that is going to be 1 minute and roughly 11 seconds, so very quickly. Bye, Thunder. It's been fun. Yeah, I probably have until like 5:30. Bye. Oh wait, it wasn't Thunder saying bye, it was Hey Dio. I should have read the chat. Oops. Bye, Hey Dio. Yeah, my stream's probably gonna go until 5:30 and then I'm gonna need to end it. Yeah, don't worry, I've realised. I kind of like do a quick glance at chat, see what's in the most recent messages, and then don't read above it. Alright. Yeah, we're probably going to maybe get like 1 or 2 more dockings done, and then I'm gonna need to end the stream, because it will be sort of, well, I'm gonna need to stop by that point, otherwise I'm not gonna be eating anything today. Alright, I have not done a docking in a while, which concerns me, because I now have to do all of this from memory, and I'm not sure if I can do it from memory. I'm not sure if I'm good at docking, really. Like, I think my quickest docking is like 30 minutes or something. Even still, this could go wrong. Are we actually going to get into an orbit here? Because our altitude is decreasing. We should get into an orbit. I started at the right time, like the maneuver and everything was all done at the correct time. Right, and this bit is about to run out of fuel. There we go. Right, so now we are just left with the command module and the part that we're docking. I also need to remember RCS controls, because for some reason they don't use the same like controls for everything. It's really annoying. Right, there is our periapsis. We need the periapsis to be roughly 100,000. There we go. Okay, our orbit is actually better than the one in the maneuver. Right. This should all go well then. Right, so we're going to set that as our target. And I can see that our angle is off, so, right. So at the ascending node we want to do that, and then mark the descending node. There we go. Right, and that brings it down. So there we go. That will level us out. We need to weaken this thruster. There we go, T-minus 16 seconds or something. That's a nice length. Right, time warp to the next burn. I think our debris has just crashed down in the ocean. That's useful. Surprisingly little space debris. If I turn it on, I've got surprisingly little space debris. There's some there, and there's some there, and both of those might actually be in the atmosphere. Like they might both be dropping. Oh hi, I like space and KSP. We're back. Oh right, you're going to do now. Yeah, we'll probably do Luna eventually. Right now, we're building the nice station that we're hopefully going to use to rescue Valentina. But then, even if it's not used as a rescue thing, like, it should hopefully get us quite far around our wonderful solar system. Right, at T-minus 8 seconds, we're going to do this plan. Hello. Yeah, we're building a station, and hopefully I'm going to be able to send it to the Mun. If I can, then we're going to try and use it to rescue Valentina. And if that works, then I know I can send the station basically anywhere. So we might start doing like full-on stations sending around the solar system. Right, here's what I need. So in sec 1, I need to know our separation. And if I set up a maneuver somewhere, like here. So if I set up a maneuver, and in here, I think I come back. Why is that disappearing? Come on, come back, stay. Right. Why does that keep disappearing? What are you doing? Right, somewhere, right, here. I can change how many orbits there are between these two things. There we go, right. So that brings us down to a separation of 21 kilometers. And then if I do retrograde, that reduces our separation down. It does change our speed, however. But yeah, what I want is hopefully for our separation to get like below 5 kilometers. And annoyingly, if we miss this, then that's it. Like, I have to wait for all of this to go on again before I can do it. Alright, so this keeps bringing down our separation. I'm gonna get as close to 0 as I can. Oh gosh, but look at our speed difference. That is a huge concern, the speed difference. Because we're going to want our speed to be roughly equal as well. Yeah, it's not brilliant, that. That increases our speed difference. That decreases it, but increases our separation. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh no, that's increasing it now. Okay, right, let's go with a separation of 1 kilometer. And then we're going to have to try and match the speed, which this could go very badly. Actually, this could go very wrong. What if I move it around here, and then that just changes where our intersection is. Right. Right, so that intersection is at 0.0 kilometers, meaning we're at least like below 100, but we have a relative speed of 300 meters per second, which is not ideal, because that means that we're going to be traveling at 300 meters per second difference in speed. And I'm trying to work out how we can try and balance this out, because I want a nice sort of close separation with a fairly low speed. Yeah, it's them that's traveling faster than us, though, which I am noticing. Right, what happens if we add another orbit? Okay, take away. Oh, right, we might be able to use this. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. No. Right, keep it like that. Right, 1.3 kilometers at a difference of 216. That's not brilliant. It really isn't. But it's what I'm gonna try. Anyway, right. So 5 hours until this burn. So Phil, Ryan, Bill, and whoever else is here, Leesby, have fun. You're just going to sit here and orbit for a few hours. Yeah, how anyone does this in real life, I have no clue. This must be like so painfully slow in real life. Alright, let's change our thrust. Right. 1 minute and 44, so that's going to be 30 seconds at 22, 52 seconds. Right, at T minus 52 seconds, we're going to do this, and if it goes wrong, there is a chance we may re-enter the atmosphere. I really hope we don't. Right, T minus 52 seconds. I missed it, I was not paying attention. That was stupid. Oh well, right. It shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, it brings our interception down. Unfortunately, our speed is very different. How good are you guys at rendezvous then? Like, is anyone that's still here, like, how good are you at rendezvous? Because I was quite good for a while, except then I haven't done them in ages. So trying to do this all from memory is a bit difficult. Also, where is our station? There it is. There we go. Horizon 1, 20 kilometers behind us. Alright, it's going to bring our interception down still. It's going to get closer and closer. This is making me nervous. I haven't done rendezvous in ages. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I really hope I can, because I don't want to fail this a second time and have to... This could go really bad. This could really go bad. I don't want to have to reattempt this. Right, how close are we? How close are we? 10 meters per second away. Right. We want to go at the same speed as our target, though. That's the thing. It's like, we want to go at the exact sort of same speed as our target. Why is that our prograde? Why is that saying that's prograde? That's not, that's retrograde. Oh wait, oh it's relative to target. No, we want retrograde then, we want to... Wait, no, because that's just gonna slow us down even more, is it? Oh no, wait, no. No, that's exactly what we want, actually. That's exactly what we want. Right, so if we do this, this brings our relative speed up. Or it brings it down. Yeah, look, they're gonna shoot past us though. They are absolutely... Right, do this. Come on. Full throttle! Oh no, don't turn off. I needed that. Right, full throttle towards here. Right, we are travelling at roughly the same speed as our target. So, what we're going to do now is burn towards our target. That's anti-target. I want to point towards the target. Right. we're going to point towards the target and start burning. Right. Careful on the rendezvous. I'm gonna try and be careful. Right, this does change our speed, but it brings us closer to our target. You can actually make it out now. Just about. There are a few pixels on my screen that I can see. And that is our little space station. Right. This needs to go well. If this doesn't go well, I'm not entirely sure what I'll do, but this needs to go well. I really hope this goes well. Alright, down towards our target a bit more. Alright, look at that, we've actually got numbers now. It's not just decimals at this point, they're actual numbers. Alright, what is it to turn on RTS, right. K does that, H does that, J, no. I, no, oh, no, L, no, what button is it? G, no. N slows us down, slow down. Oh gosh, no, oh, we're gonna shoot past our target here. We're going to shoot way past our target. Oh, burn towards the target, burn towards the... Oh, flip. Now we're just shooting way past them again. No! Right. RCS, H. No, H is still the wrong button. K. This is what we want, K. Right, and H, just to guess. Right, Right, here we go. Right, we just need to get closer to our thing. What's the button to swap to nearby ships? Is that? I knew it. Right. Integrity 1 set as target, and I'm going to tell you to look at the target. Right. Our distance is getting closer. Turn back on the SAS. We need that. Right. J, move us down a bit. I'm just gonna have to eyeball this, aren't I? Because, I don't know, all the tutorials say to do stuff and everything, and it's like, no, it's easier to just eyeball it in some cases. And just go, right, does that look like we're heading in the right direction? Yep. Let's continue on with that then. Alright. J to move us down a bit. I should keep an eye on monopropellant as well. L, not L, K. Alright, okay. Here we go. So we need to slow down this way. That says we're getting closer. To me it looks like we're getting further away, but I don't know. Alright. Right. No, N is that way. J is that way. I does nothing. L! We need this one now! Oh my... Oh... This is struggling. This is what struggling is. Buddy, can you face the target like I told you to? Oh, it doesn't. Does it have control? This thing has no control. Okay, the lander cam does not give control of the ship. That's a bit odd. I would hope it would, but yeah, okay, brilliant. The computer is actually what's in control there. Meaning I have no control over the wonderful station. Which is even worse. Yeah, I have no control over the station at all. Meaning I need to line this up myself and everything, because The station will not turn towards me. It will not turn to face me at all. So I've got to do this all myself. And aim at this myself. It's not easy. What is the button to do anything? There's no indication or sense in any of these. What's the button to go right? Or is there not a button to go right? Oh. No, stay. Why do you keep trying to tilt? Stop. Maybe I should turn off the SAS. No, because I need the SAS to point at the target. This is difficult. What is the opposite button to K? I pressed I earlier and it did nothing. Why would I EVA? What would I do with an EVA? What have I just turned on? What have I just turned on? Turn those off. Right. Slow. Right. That is our target. Wrong button. Wrong button again. What is the button to go down? What is the button to go down? J. Alright, okay. Level it off. Go forward. Come on, dock. Yes! Right. Okay. Right, can I aim camera over here? Thank you. Right. This thing, I don't want this one in control. Also, it's out of electric charge. All of it's out of electric charge. Are these solar panels not even picking up enough electricity? Right, that's out of electric charge now. So what happens if I tell it to point prograde? It does point prograde. Is that because of the lander can, or is it because of... Because I don't want this computer in control. At all. Yeah, I don't want this computer in control. What to do then? Because I don't want the computer in control. Why are we just spinning out of control? There's still no science as well. Right. Transfer crew as well. So, transfer crew, Jebediah Kerman. I didn't want an EVA, oops. Right, Jebediah Kerman is our scientist. So, transfer crew, Jebediah Kerman, transfer to the science module. There you go. Right. Now I have to try and work this out though, so... Oh, bye Thunder. It's been nice having you. Alright, This is a very odd situation here now though, because I have to try and work out what is in control here. Is it the command module? Or is it the lander can? Because... Oh, I can process the data there. Okay. Right. This, cannot transmit data, not enough useful fun. Oh, I can level up crew. No astronauts on board ready to gain experience. Oh, right, because they're all full. Okay. How do I do this then? Because I want this lander can to be in control. Oh, control from here. I can just click control from here. So is that now what's in control? If I click prograde, is that in control? Also, are these getting power and transferring it anywhere? Because I feel like they're not. I feel like they aren't transferring power. I feel like they are not being useful. Right, conduct material study. Do we get anything here? $31 data store. So, how does this work? Because I've just done science, and I'm apparently able to, like, level it up here. Ah, okay, right. So it takes time. Okay, that's going to take time to work. Okay, that makes sense, right. So if I log all of these, I can get more science with it by using the processing lab. Okay. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense, I think. And I'm going to close that. So the vessel should now be controlled from here, from that lander can. Who is in here? So this has got the two people that I don't want on the station. So if I undock from there we go. Right. Oh, can I transmit data? I don't think that did anything. I don't think I got anything from that. Cool. Right. So, now I can use the mono propellant and move away from our wonderful new station that is now being built. I can face us retrograde. And now we can deorbit. Off we go, and I want to focus on this for a bit. Right, okay. And the good thing is, now that we have two scientists there, we can now reset those experiments and stuff. So that's all good. And if I tell that to control from here, so are any of these things receiving power? Apparently not, despite the fact that there are solar panels here. Right, okay. This should be re-entering the atmosphere. Oh yeah, it is, soon. Right. I think... Oh, hey Dio, I think you arrived as I was about to say, I think I'm gonna need to end the stream here. So... We've docked. I don't know if we... Okay, right. I'll take one last look at the station before I leave. Don't worry. You will get to see the station. So, I think I'm going to need to end it here now, because it's actually 10 minutes past the time where I planned on ending the stream. But, so, we have managed to, just to recap here, land on the Mun, finally, and get back without dying. We have then done a flyby of Minmus, and in that flyby, we then ended up landing the rocket that wasn't intended to land, and got back and survived. Valentina tried the same thing on the Mun, but failed. Then we launched the first part of our Horizon 1 station, which is now in orbit. It is out here. There we go, there's the Horizon 1. And it should actually be near us. Oh, yep, there it is. Horizon 1 up there. And we have also gone up and had a rendezvous with the station and docked it to... or docked another module to the station. So we now have 2 modules up on that station. And hopefully we are going to be able to add more. I'm not sure what we'll add next. Probably storage, because I think we need to start getting stuff. Am I going to stream tomorrow? I am not entirely sure. I don't really have a schedule for these streams. It's... Yeah, I don't have a schedule for the streams. I can't do it whenever I have free time in my afternoon. Chances are probably not, but over days where I have like free time in the afternoons and stuff, I will definitely be streaming and everything. So probably not tomorrow, maybe not a few times during this week, but then once it's the weekend, it should be fine, because of course I have the weekend free, and after that I think I've got a week free. Then there's 2 weeks where it goes back to only free at the weekends, and then I'm free for like 3 months to do whatever. So streams probably not going to be for the next 5 days. Might be some videos though, but weekends and after, I think, around 3 or 4 weeks, I will be streaming a lot, because I'm going to have a lot of free time by then. Hopefully that answers your question, because I said that in a very complicated way. I did not mean to detach there. That was not actually what I intended to do. Oops. And our fuel canister is actually still active and slowing us down. It's in fact about to push us upwards, I think. That's not good. That's really not good. Can we get off this place? No, we're not attached anymore. Get off. Thruster, please get off. No, I'm not gonna try and like deploy a chute on two Kerbals. Please get off. Feel right, Bill, I'm really sorry. This is probably like really not good for your stomach. You're probably about to throw up, guys, but I'm really sorry. There we go. Okay, yep, just detach in 3 parts there. Oh, it finally ran out of fuel, that's why. Okay, right, we good now? We're gonna land? Yep, gonna land all calm. Everything like that. Right, can I leave them? That was a lot of explosions. Right, yeah, so to answer the question, not for the next 5 days, probably. Might stream at the weekend, probably will stream at the weekend actually, and over the next like week after that. Then yeah, then there's 2 weeks where I'll only be streaming on weekends again, and after that it's like I've got just multiple months essentially. So there will be more streams, don't worry. KSP seems to be what I'm streaming a lot right now. It's just one of the easy ones to do, and also people seem to like it, so yeah. But yeah, so streams are going to continue, and there was something else. Oh yeah, so that's unfortunately going to end the stream here because I've run out of time. I need to stop streaming finally, but I'm going to take one final look at our wonderful station, which is now populated by 3 separate people. So we have 3 Kerbals up there. Who is it? It's Jeb, Bob, and Leesby? Is it Leesby? I don't know. Whatever their name is. Something. Yeah, so here is our station now. We have a nice docking module on here. And what's odd is I think each module has to be powered individually, which I did not expect, but is probably true, meaning this module up here might actually be out of power. Like that might be why it doesn't work. I don't know if it needs power. It doesn't say that it needs power, but yeah, everything's out of electric charge because these solar panels don't charge the stuff here. So Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I might need to reattach the main module of our whole station. It's a bit odd there. But yeah, so that is going to end this stream here. I really hope you have enjoyed it. This is definitely the longest stream I've done. Yeah, okay, I was right, Leesby. So we have Jebediah, Bob, and Jebediah Kerman all happily floating away here in the wonderful station, the Horizon one. So yeah, I really hope to see you on the next stream or in videos, and I've messed up what I was going to say. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I will be streaming again at some point in the future, don't worry. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.